mom's story is Eric Dane passed away on Thursday.
He was on Grey's Anatomy. He was also on Euphoria.
Yeah. He's like the older, white, blonde-haired guy.
Yeah.
But my mom always sends celebrity deaths in our group chat.
Okay.
And
bleak.
And so I was like, oh, dang. And I was sitting next to Myra's daughter. And I was like, oh, my God, my mom just sent another one. He died. She's like, who's that? And I was like, oh, yeah, he was in Grey's Anatomy, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, he's old. I'm like, he's 53. I don't think he's that old.
He's not
and
that.
She's like, oh, he's so old. And I'm like, I told my mom, I was like, Andy says you're old. And my mom says, Eli was like, oh, you're an auntie. And my mom's like, what's an auntie? And so she found out what an auntie is. She's like, I'm an auntie now. And we're like, yes, like, mom, you're an older woman. It's fine. She was like tore up about it.
Because I like how you put Andy on the flames, because Andy said Eric was old. Who, your mom might be older than Eric, but she said
Eric. Nothing about your mom.
And then you go, oh my God, Andy just said you're old.
Wow. She called you out by name.
I said Eric was old, but my mom's like, I'm older than him. And I was like, what
do you want me to say?
This got nothing to do with me. I'm just relaying the message.
I'm just saying what she said.
I'm saying what she said.
How you interpret it.
Hey, you're a beautiful younger woman. That's what I've always said. That's what Andy said.
Right.
Tales of the Crypt.
That's crazy.
And my mom does watch it. She's going to message me.
She's going to see that.
She's going to message about this. So, message Brandon.
No,
send it to
message Brandon because I didn't say it, Mom.
you spun the story.
No. I didn't
Julie, Sam, I think you inspired this whole thing. You did.
He said Tales of the Crypt. That's so crazy.
I was saying that speaking from Andy's perspective.
No. Hey, text him, Mom. That's crazy.
So this first story is, am I the asshole for expecting a girl to get off a treadmill in the gym?
Why are you expecting that?
Expecting?
To get off?
Yeah.
Is there one treadmill in the gym?
It's like an apartment gym.
She's been for 4 hours. Can I get on?
She's like, I'm training for something. No sweat, also.
I'm running. Scared that I'm not telling her to get off.
Yeah. I'm not telling anybody to get off any machine. Mm-hmm. If I'm in the gym, are you crazy?
I have done like...
Okay, what have you done? No, Sam.
What have you done?
At this point, Sam. What the hell did you say?
Go ahead, admit it to everybody.
Yeah.
Well, there's like at my gym, there's one machine. It's the triceps press.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Love it.
Every machine is 2 of everything.
Okay.
Except the triceps. And I don't know why that is.
The tricep push down.
Yeah. And it's one of my favorite machines.
I love it.
Honestly, if y'all see my tricep is popping.
I damn it can max one out.
Yeah, 100%.
It make me feel real
so
good.
I get, sometimes I'm like, when I want to feel good about myself, I'm going to do the tricep press.
Okay.
But there's sometimes people are on it. There's only one machine, so you just do a little pause and like look over them at like something else and do this and then you keep walking again. And I did it a few times, like 15, 20 minutes and you're still pressing down. You're still pressing. I'll just do a little pause. I don't say anything. I just do a little pause and hover. Okay. And then I walk to something else.
So did she notice you or something multiple times?
Yeah. Well, most people go like, oh, okay, I'll be off in a second.
Am I the asshole for expecting a girl to get off of a treadmill in the gym? The gym I go to doesn't have a lot of treadmills, and I recently started running. I went to the gym with my partner last night, and all of the treadmills were in use. I used some weight machines to start and then went back to the treadmill. I noticed there was a girl just sat on a treadmill while her friend was using the treadmill next to her. She's been there for at least 15 minutes not using it, so I went up to her and I asked if she was planning on using it. She said she was with her friend, but I just said she can wait next to her friend instead of taking up machines from people who want to use them. She shrugged her shoulders and refused to move. A woman comes over and asks what's happening, so I explain it. She says she's the girl's mother and that I shouldn't be telling her daughter to move. I just said her daughter shouldn't be taking up machines she has no intention of using. She said her daughter is feeling like sitting down if she wants and that she's doing nothing wrong. I just said I can see where her daughter gets her entitlement from. She said I was out out of order for commenting on her parenting, but I just said she should be a better parent if she can't handle any criticism. A member of staff came over, and when I explained what was going on, they asked the daughter to move off the treadmill or leave the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My girlfriend said I shouldn't have argued with the mother, but I don't see how I had done anything wrong. Am I the asshole for asking the girl to get off the treadmill in the gym and then arguing with her mother?
No.
Some people doing say in the comments, they're like, say it once, and then if they don't respond, just get the staff involved. Don't even argue back and forth.
That's
not
like
gonna
what I
it's gonna be wasting your time.
But I get it. Like, I get it. Because what I hate is people that don't have situational awareness.
Yeah.
You see that this gym is busy right now.
Right.
You see all the other treadmills are in use. What would give you the motivation to be like, oh yeah, let me just stand here and talk to my friend?
Right.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Mm-hmm.
Are you out of your mind? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's like the situation awareness. But when I confront you about it, people would like the
so
situation like,
fair.
oh my god, I didn't even think about it. They get off.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
right.
god. I'm like, you are dumb.
Actually, yeah, not just like,
You're very dumb for that, but hey, some of us are dumb. But she's like, no, I'm just gonna continue to sit here because it's my friend. Anyway,
This is a chair.
Yeah.
Did you not know this?
it's literally not a
running
chair.
on a treadmill? Who does
I'm like,
that?
sit on the floor. Sitting on the treadmill is like sitting on the floor. Because people were just running on it. We were walking on the floor. That's what you're doing. You're sitting on the floor. Sit
You
on the
just
floor.
start the treadmill.
I was say you start the treadmill,
Start
let it
the
go
treadmill.
down, and then you just start walking.
Oh, that would be so funny. She's like, I'm not moving here.
Okay. You're sitting on something.
You gotta move now.
You're moved. It's fine. You can stay there now.
Calmly. Oh my god, that would be so funny.
Yeah. I feel like if I was the mom in the situation, I would, and I saw the situation, I'd be like, girl, move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, stand up and stand in front of the treadmill and talk to her that way if you want. Like, you're in.
So I think that's where the comment about the parenting came from. I'm not going up to a stranger and talking about their parenting. I'm not saying anything about a parent's parenting. Even if I know they're bad, I've seen some bad parents. I'm not. You're a bad parent. I'm not doing that. But I'm also not trying to escalate situations
Yeah.
because your OP was like, I got time for this.
No, that time.
And I
Yeah.
usually don't have time for that.
It depends on how bold I want to be, because I have said stuff like that before to people, but I really have to be very annoyed and frustrated.
I gotta be on the edge.
I gotta
On
the edge.
dancing on the edge.
I think I'd say it. It's usually my delivery of how I say it. It's like, no, I did slight you. I just said it in a nice tone. But then,
I did slight you.
I did call you a piece of shit and your parenting is trash, but I said it nice.
I said it nicely, so it works out. But to say it with anger is, at a certain point, yeah, if I'm saying it with anger, I'm not meaning to be, I don't want a nice thing out of this interaction.
Yeah.
You're trying to fight.
So I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Are you not listening to what I just said to you? I'm trying to get on the treadmill,
I'm a
man.
bad parent. I have to fight you now.
Okay. Well, then get on the treadmill. Let's see who lasts
You're just
longer.
on the treadmill? I don't want to do that.
We're keeping pace with the
Why
treadmill.
does you
Blocking and just like
I want a clean fight.
I'd be terrified.
Pace will increase every 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Do
good.
you want to be backwards or forwards?
No, we're on the side. We're on the
Oh,
side,
you're
just
on the
teetering
side.
with each
Oh, so
other.
you're going like-
So if anything, sometimes I'm running faster,
so it is
sometimes
even,
I'm
it's
not
even.
moving.
You're like
I'm like
galloping,
dodging
you're
punches
galloping.
that way.
Oh, but every time one dodge, you forget what your feet are doing, you fall under.
Work on that footwork. Work on that
Actually,
footwork.
this should be a game
Tripper.
now. Now I'm thinking maybe this should.
That's what you gotta do.
God.
You don't have to worry about your footwork. Go for the back of her knee, dude.
I
Go
would
for the
watch
front of
that
her knee.
sport.
Trying to her knee. Trying to bust out her kneecaps. Jesus
Trying to win the fight.
Treadmill boxing is
Oh my god.
treadmill boxing is incredible.
Top comment, not the asshole, but next time you might consider just notifying the attendant first. And somebody else said, before asking politely once, did everyone really backslide that far socially? And someone said, after you've asked politely once, don't stick around to argue.
Right, I agree with that.
The second story is, am I the asshole for not wanting to give up my cart for free at Aldi's?
You wanted your quarterback?
They wanted their quarterback.
Times is hard if you can.
But I mean, are you giving your quarter to everybody every single time you go to Aldi's? Within a year, that's what 52. What's 52 divided by 4?
I'm about to pull out this calculator.
12.5.
I still
12.5.
Yeah.
That's a coffee. Give it up for being nice?
With an
But
extra
you're going
shot.
every week? You going to Aldi's every week?
Maybe.
I guess people do go grocery shopping.
You got all these
I
quarter.
do by myself.
Because it does
Some
give
people
it,
do.
give it back.
Yeah. Some people do have like a little thing that fits in the quarter slot.
Oh,
It's like on
yeah.
their keychain.
Which I think is the best.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I don't
If
have
you
a
did
quarter.
Aldi's shopping, you might as well invest in that. But also, when the few times I did get Aldi's, if someone walked out the same time, I'm like, it's just a
Dang.
nice thing to do. It's 25 cents. You're like, this is just a nice thing to do for someone.
I just think I would want to avoid that awkward interaction where someone's like, "Oh yeah, can I use this cart?" and you're like, "No, I'm putting it back. I need my quarter back."
Yeah.
That to me, that's just like I can't do it.
Because I'm going to look broke in front of this stranger.
I can't do it.
Well, you do. You just ask for my card, so.
Well, I just say, I offer it. I'm like, hey, do you want this card?
Who's more broke in this scenario, them or me?
The person who doesn't have a quarter for the card. I'm taking my quarter, I'm going.
But the one who's fighting for this quarter, when honestly, you probably got a free card when you get it. And now you're fighting for someone else's quarter. I'm not going to put that quarter in.
When I was a teenager and we used to go to Aldi's, if I got a free card, would I take the quarter out? Yes.
Yes, you would.
But would I do it now? Yes. But that would be like, dang, that's not common courtesy,
Yeah.
and I should give it away for free if I got it for
Yeah,
free.
I
Or if
think
I paid
so.
for it, I should get my quarter back.
That's the funny thing. If I could find out, did you put that quarter in?
Is that your quarter, or
your
was that
quarter,
there?
someone
That's what we need to
Did
know.
someone pay it forward to you, and now you're taking that 25 cents? What are you going to do with a quarter?
You're supposed to pay it forward and not get paid.
I'm like, I'm going to use it for another Aldi's card.
You can't even get going with the
Pay
quarter.
anything for a quarter.
I know we're gonna get to the story, but I don't understand how the person who they might be what's the word, like stingy, but I'm not poor if I have a quarter for my cart and you're asking me for a free card.
You
Like
are poor to me.
you can't afford a card.
I didn't say I couldn't afford it. I'm saying it's.
Well, then go get a
I
card.
was saying the cart's already out here. Can I just use your card?
And I said no.
Poor, broken.
Okay, let me watch you pay for a card.
I will. Wait.
And now you gotta go back to your car
I never carry
because
change
you
with me.
expected.
No, I
So
don't
you go to
carry
Aldi's
change
all the
on
time.
me.
You don't carry.
Wait, I got bills though. Hey, look at this money.
Well,
I
then
got
give me
bills.
$1. I'll give you the card.
Inflation is real.
Oh
That
my
is-
gosh!
How many
You're gonna
times have
take
you got a free
advantage of
card?
me?
Yeah, you were gonna take advantage of me, of my kindness. Were you
This is a
not?
businesswoman.
Were you not just gonna take advantage of my kindness?
I'm going to give this card to someone else when I get out.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
I'm not
Stay
gonna
here,
leave.
wait for me. Go shopping with me.
I'm not gonna do that,
I'll let
sir.
you hold the cart. I'll put my stuff in and you just push it.
So, sir, my stuff's gonna spoil. I'm not gonna do
Your
that.
stuff's gonna spoil in 20
Do you want the
minutes.
cart for $1, or do you want to go
I'm
carry
not
your
gonna
stuff
lose
around?
money on this.
Have a good day.
Upselling.
Wow.
Selling on quarter
Yeah.
cards.
And I wait for him to click it before I take my quarter out, put it in my pocket,
push
and
You stare at them as you click it back in.
I feel like, is there not an etiquette at Aldi's? You bring a quarter.
I think it happens more. I think every time I went to Aldi's, I've given my cart. Almost every time. And I've gotten carts a lot of times.
I agree.
So,
So maybe that is
So we'll
etiquette
see.
to give out the cards.
yeah, I think it's been. But I'm like, I haven't been to Aldi's in like years. But every time I went, I usually even have
You
a
need
quarter.
this card?
Yeah. I would bring a quarter, but I usually didn't even know how to use it.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to give my card up for free at Aldi's? So I don't know if Aldi's are everywhere or not. Their carts require you to put in a quarter in them to use them, but you get your quarter back when you return them. It's to convenience people to push their carts back to the front of the store rather than leaving them in the parking lot. An unspoken rule is if someone grabs your cart from you before you turn it in, they give you a quarter for it. This lady asked for my cart and I asked if she had a quarter. She said no, so I shrugged and turned it in and got my quarter.
Pause. End game. Focus.
Xhangs!
Vanessa! How you doing, Kat?
Oh my god, I had a really bad day at work, but we made it. We're home.
What? Why did you have a bad day?
Bro, my patient hit me with her pudding, an entire glass of water, a CD player, and then swung her collet like she was in a fucking rodeo and whacked me with it.
Ah!
And then she started crying when I said, I'm gonna leave. I'll help you when you have a better attitude. And she starts waiting. I don't know what you want me to do about it, you know?
Right.
How was your Saturday?
Pretty good, Chi.
What'd you do?
Hold on, sorry, I'm in it.
Ooh.
None? Oh, that's great. Sorry, though. Ow! Hey! She got him! Oh gosh, I didn't see you guys giving me stuff. Thank you so much for the heartbeat, the pup. Love it.
I was watching it.
That was crazy. I got him. Okay. So, what were you asking me? You asked me something and then I got it.
What'd you do today?
I went over to my parents. My husband was helping them paint cabinets, and then I gave my dad a haircut, and I helped them do some grocery shopping, and then we ate dinner with them, came home, showered, and I hop on Fortnite, and that's it.
Damn, girl! Holy shit!
I know. I know. Do you want to do regular or do you want to do ranked?
Doesn't matter. You pick.
Let's do rank. So I'm like, I know it's going to be hard. Might as well. Okay, back to my podcast.
Back. Mr. Krabs! Oh my god!
Wait, what?
The podcast?
Yeah, so I'm listening to a podcast.
It was so fucking loud.
Was it? Okay, let me turn it
Yes. So loud.
She got really upset, and some other people kind of side-eyed me.
down. Hold on. Maybe it's the volume on Spotify. Okay. No, let me know if it's still
and made me feel
really
like I'm
low.
a jerk. I don't keep change or use cash. I just keep the
Let
quarter
me
in my
pull it
center
up.
console for when I shop there. So to me, if I get the cart for free, I would be shit out of luck the next time I shop there. Am I the asshole? I mean, I basically said what I said. If there is a common courtesy,
It's still pretty low.
Really?
Yeah, it's really like it.
If there is a common courtesy,
It's still pretty low. Yeah, it's really like it.
So I would say from reading it, if there is a common courtesy that you should offer a quarter, I think you should do it.
Okay, is that better?
For free.
I've never heard of that.
But I don't shop consistently at Aldi's, so I think
I got a fucking handful of.
shop consistently at Aldi's. Let us know.
Kiwi! Hi, Kiwi. Okay, now it's to the point where I can't the podcast. So I can
I thought they were charging for the cart inside of spite. I was like, what, 16 the first time I went to Aldi's? And so out of spite, I've never actually gotten a cart because I was like, they're charging me. And then I found out that it is just for returns.
Yeah.
But always in my mind, I'm like, they charge me for this cart. I'm not paying them to use their
I
cart.
don't support all these if they're charging. It costs money to go.
But,
It's not saying so.
This is a shot.
I need a membership.
I think
Are you fighting?
I don't.
I was.
25 cents is not good. Like, eventually you'll get cash again.
Oh, he said shit out of love. That's
Did OP actually say that or just think that?
They said SOT. SOL. Yeah.
To the woman?
No, they just
No,
said in
they-
general.
yeah.
They're like, I only carry the quarter for Aldi's. I don't carry cash. I don't carry change. I always use card. This is
What is
I am
this?
shopping at Aldi's. And if you don't give me a quarter, then I'm
watching
shit
your
out of luck.
stream.
Next time
I don't know
shop
what
here.
this is.
like a little quarter.
Oh, that shit hits fucking hard.
Actually, is
Wait, it's underneath.
Give me quarter if you want to.
Do you need somebody else?
Especially, I guess if I have all these
Thanks for help.
what do I do now? I don't have my Aldi's code, so you need to give me a quarter to replace my Aldi's code.
Oh.
Never want to use cash again.
Oh shit, I have a brown? Oh no.
I just need bluefish.
That if I lost a quarter, I'm not readily getting a quarter. Like, when am I getting? When am I spending money to get a quarter?
Another fish box.
I can't shoot it through the window.
Oh, there's
I can have change. Yeah, I have.
Ducks or crab legs?
Hold on, I gotta
Sharks or grappler?
Oh, you can get that.
Well, I think the corporations heard you and the government heard you and they said you don't like getting
Oh, I don't know
taxed.
if I
They're
like
like, oh my god, so sorry about that. We'll keep the penny. We'll keep the prices
No,
down.
back
We'll
to
just,
the
we'll
chest
just
that
keep
was
the
funny.
difference.
The chain.
So like if it's more
That's what she said.
Morgan!
so like when you go to McDonald's,
Morgan!
something for
Morgan, is the podcast too loud on your side?
43 and you need change. Technically, you should be
Oh,
getting more
snap.
money back.
I think I just said you flying out.
Morgan,
So
get
sorry.
Doesn't
on.
exist anymore. So we just make 20 cents.
Morgan and I were winning
McDonald's,
games.
that adds up.
He's a good player.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. If it's a philosophy at Aldi's but I can understand where he's
Oh,
coming from.
he is.
I also get
Putting it on, I guess.
No, I was giving you
He
guys
said,
a hard
I
time.
am.
Quarterback. But if you guys are like givers and you like, I get that too. Because I didn't know about that philosophy either when I was
There's
younger.
people
I would
there?
go and we would either put it back or if we got it for free, we would just leave it there.
Where's chocolate?
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you.
People avoid eye contact.
Yes.
Viewers are coming out of because what's with all these new couples? People are like, why don't I look at you?
Yeah.
And I'm putting this photo.
These days,
That's your
I'm
heart.
all about quality. That includes my clothes and my bedding. If it's not well made, it won't last me long, or it'll
Kiwi
be
sent me a
uncomfortable for me to
heart.
wear, and that's just not worth it.
Kiwi!
That's honestly why I love Quince. The fabrics feel elevated, the cuts are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense. High quality staples using premium fabrics like 100% European linen, 100% silk,
all I got to
and
offer.
organic cotton poplin. They work directly with safe, ethical factories and cut out the middleman. Quince is consistently rated 4.5 to 5 stars by thousands of customers. Real people wearing these pieces every day
Advertisement?
and actually loving them. I've been building a
Wants to
collection of
join.
Quince items over the last few years.
I changed my
sheets are
name.
from
I
Quince,
see
they're
that.
beanie. I have multiple
Like-
clothing items, and I most recently got a comforter and a duvet.
Margaret!
cover, and I love it so much. I love being able to make
Shocked.
Wow.
the comforter and duvet are I look forward to every night.
Oh my god.
Right now, go to Quince.
He's having a spasm attack.
Shipping and 365
What?
That was a...
There you go.
Up here. Follow him. He came back. He's in the bush.
Oh my god, I ran out of chocolate.
He's over here.
Accidentally telling my parents about my sister's
Oh, snap.
pregnancy because I was tired of keeping the secret. Come on.
Yeah. Go back.
Even close accident.
This is his house.
Yeah.
Oh, teammate.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Because it doesn't matter how long you had to keep a secret.
No, the fact
back
that I
there.
told you to keep a secret, shut the hell up.
Am I the asshole for accidentally telling my parents about my sister's pregnancy because I was tired of keeping the secret? I, 24 female,
Oh, it's a different
younger
person.
Sister, 21
Oh, it is?
female. We're not really close, we're not enemies either. We've been dynamic. About 2 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. It wasn't planned, and she was freaking out
They're coming.
about how our parents are
British.
British?
Yep. Judgmental. She
They're in
made
that
me promise
bush.
not to tell anyone. Like, oh, you're not going to until I'm ready. Serious. I agreed, but I was hesitant. I was at home and I visited my parents pretty often. My mom kept making comments to me about
Who
how
is
my
this
sister
one?
had been
Oh, here.
married and dating.
I got him!
Going on. Tired of keeping this up quickly. I always felt weirdly left out of everything. She wouldn't update me much, but expected me to cover for her constantly. I was
Right.
lying to keep her covered, but I had no idea what was going on and I felt used. Last weekend, my mom directly asked me if my sister
they're back
coming
here
back.
somewhere.
I hesitated and I finally
See me
They're
try.
all nice. Oh my god.
It turned into
My
a
bad
huge
for not
debate.
paying attention and looking
My
at the
sister's
sky.
Got his teammate.
on phone terms.
Bro.
I didn't feel
X,
like
you're
saying
fucking
anything.
crazy.
I just didn't deny it. And
This
honestly,
dude is back
I was
here.
around my parents. She said I made
Where
it
you
about
at,
me because I was
Juicy?
uncomfortable for a few weeks
But
while she
Judy-
was dealing with
Juice
something
WRLD?
life-changing. Now
If
she
that's
won't
not
answer
Juice
any of my
WRLD, right?
texts.
What's
Part
his
of me
name?
feels
No.
guilty because I did promise, but another part of me feels like I shouldn't
Ty
be in that
something
position in the
or
first
something?
place. And then
He's over here.
And edit
Yes.
and comments.
Nope, he's on me.
Yeah.
He's on me.
They're coming.
Oh my god, there's so many.
He's like, I just have the most.
Oh, he hella trash.
Watch out, watch out.
Two teams do that.
Yep.
He's like,
There's more than one.
I'm gonna die.
No,
Yes.
babes. Hold on, babes.
I have shield. Should I reload?
Yes, babe. There's more than one team.
7, 6.
Babe, come back. I'm gonna
I'm
die.
trying.
Come and heal me.
Me? You? Heal you?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Your mom was kind of figuring it out, and you waited till she just outright
With
was
me
like,
and my great
Here, I'm
AR and no
coming.
movement. I'm older.
you didn't tell her, but you're like, this isn't for me. You didn't have a conversation with her, but yeah, she's gonna figure it out from that. So
Okay, I need something with a great AR.
Here, babes. You
Oh,
can have
another great
this.
AR.
Here,
Take your
here.
weapon. I
Here,
can't.
here.
super tight. They don't really take
You're in the same team. I'd rather you have it.
or something. And someone asked, and my best friend
Do you have a sniper ammo?
And then someone asked me,
No.
Oh, no.
Take it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna die with it, man.
No, you're good.
Oh, I have a grappler with 0. That is some bullshit.
Look, shoot this kid. Over here.
I ain't heard that. I don't know.
A blue sniper? A purple sniper?
Medkit. That's what I need.
I need loot.
But saying like, yeah, you might want to talk to her. That's so yes.
I haven't used
I'm gonna
this.
try for this.
it's a boy. His name's Coven.
Doing fly.
Sniper.
You didn't hear?
No,
I know I don't have any ammo.
It depends on like the closest.
Or
of
shotgun.
kind of how many levels.
Oh wait, I do have ammo.
For me
Wait, somebody was shooting me from
if
behind.
I was in the same
Yeah, they're on the
circumstance that she was in,
Poke your head
I
out,
would
bitch.
say I would do the exact same thing. If it was someone that I was super close with, like let's say that like this was Maddie, is she pregnant? No, why would you do that? I'm literally lying.
Oh,
to
I
your
see
face.
him.
I'm lying, and I have no shame.
There's gonna be a big fucker. Oh, I got no shotgun. Oh, I knocked him.
Oh, nice. He's dead. Unless his teammate lands on him.
I'm gonna go after him and see if that's hopefully.
I'm not feeling well.
Get his teammate. He's cracked. Right here.
I'm coming. I needed a shotgun. I'm sorry.
No. Somebody else got him. Yeah, there's a team right there.
I healed you. What? Why ain't it healing you?
Because we're in the bush.
What?
They ran to the left.
Yeah. Especially having to go against your parents. Like, lying to your parents is different.
Oh, they shooting me.
Different type of beast. So it's like, I don't know, ask her. Yeah, I see her. She's
They're
fine.
pushing left.
I
They're
also
heading
probably
left.
would've
They're going on top
talked
of
to
the building.
sister after all those sessions
Behind me.
really happening. Like, hey, look, she's
Oh.
asking me questions. You need to tell her something.
Oi, they're beaming me.
That's a crazy question to ask.
I'm saying,
I ain't got nowhere to go.
for weeks, like, she first asked, was like, she
They're on top.
Where do we go? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm in a bunker. I'm in a bush.
No manches. I was looking at the people on top of the roof and they finished me off. Somebody hit me from the right. There's people behind you, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, there's people behind you regardless.
I did.
They shot me from the side.
My concerns that mom was getting suspicious, and
I should've finished that guy and got his help.
Oh man, I'm so cold.
so cold.
From my point of view, it was
Makes
unfair
sense.
to put me in this position in the first place. As for being involved, she appeased me with vague updates on once a week through a couple of words on text. No solid plans for moving forward. I was just tired and done with it. And then top comment, I was ready to vote the other way, but then got to know how you told your mom and she knew. Clearly it was becoming increasingly obvious. It had been 2 months. The changes were apparently noticeable. If you had told your mom no, she would have known you were directly lying and that wouldn't be good for anyone. So I have to say, not the asshole. I understand why your sister is mad, but it's kind of on her. 2 months is too long to keep it going under those circumstances. But that doesn't make her an asshole. It just makes her someone who failed to figure out an effective plan in a reasonable amount of time before it would be obvious.
Right.
Maybe the parents are assholes for being judgmental, but I can't confidently say that in this situation with the information we have.
So diplomatic.
I know. I always like sometimes when you get commented like that, they're like, no assholes here. So
Sometimes I feel like a bad person because the part where they're talking about it eats away at me to keep the
Do I have
secret.
anything great?
For other people's secrets, I have no, like, there's no emotion to me. I'm like, that's their secret. I don't feel guilty or anything to keep anything else's secret from someone else.
Are you guys good compartmentalizers?
Oh,
Hey, that's green.
Yeah,
They
compartmentalizer.
ain't
For
got
real.
nothing to do with me.
I think you would be impacted if it was somebody you cared about before. Like you said, if me or Brandon ever told you a secret that would deeply impact our relationship about the other person,
Oh,
you
yeah,
couldn't hold that in.
that's true.
And that would affect you.
That would affect me.
That's a
Oh, wait.
And
situation
that's
where
what,
spirit.
yeah, because I said don't tell me.
Yeah, you're like, don't tell me because I will tell them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you're all exempt from that. Most people, I'm like,
Yeah, I feel like everybody, like, here. Because there was a situation I knew a secret, and the person didn't know I knew. And they were just, like, constantly telling me. And I was like, yeah. No, I'm playing. I just said you're. I think everybody in this room for me.
Wait,
It'd
Brandon,
be
1 second. Sam, we know.
We do know.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to wait till after to tell you.
man, that's crazy.
I was going to wait till after.
Ronick,
So
hello!
we keep it vague, but we do know about
we
that.
do know it.
Good thing we've been trying to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we all know.
It was.
We're the double friends that, you know.
We are good friends, but the energy has felt different.
Bro, I get an hour less sleep and I have to go back for another 12 tomorrow. Bullshit.
Oh, that's fun.
It's like
But
one of those things. I think
what's
I feel
way
the same
worse,
way.
though,
It's like I compartmentalize
is when you
it.
have,
That
like,
has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I don't even have
the
to be
fall daylight
bothered,
savings
so-
and you're working a night shift.
Yeah. But I
And the
guess
clock hits
if
2
you
a.m.
believe something
And
else
that bitch
is
just
not
goes
actually
all the way
happening,
back to
I can't
1.
imagine one of you
Oh,
For real.
talking
that's a
about
bad
one
feeling.
of the other people in a bad way. I can't even fathom it.
I think we would all just bring it to the person we have an issue with.
Yeah.
No, at that point,
FaceTime.
counsel needs to meet.
You're like, and he doesn't know anything about this? You're like, you didn't nothing.
Where we landing?
no idea, Ronick.
Roommate, talk about it.
That's fun over here.
This dog is bad, right?
What a wonderful choice, I think.
We don't like it, right?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Brother.
Is it?
Listen, Linda. Listen.
The breath. I can agree with the breath.
Ronick says hello, actually.
Hi, Ronick.
It hits you.
He's like that.
He really just a teddy bear.
He's just a little loud when you get here. He's very much like
What the heck is this?
No!
this next story is, am I the
They
added a
asshole for
scope
refusing
to this
cook 2 separate
sucker? What
dinners
the
every night
heck?
just because my family doesn't
To the
want to
Deagle?
eat what my
To the
doctor
hand
told me I
cannon.
need to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
The
let's
monarch is getting
try it
excited.
out.
It hits kind of like the
I
monarch.
can't get one person only ever cooking. That's such a big weight to put on somebody.
But it's like the Monarch, but if you just threw a massive scope on it.
Okay, but if they're like going to like a no salt,
I'm sorry.
Or like I was saying before,
Or add something. We're eating the same thing, but you can put salt on it.
yeah, that's true, that's true.
because I've had it where my family doesn't really do dinner anymore. But when I was younger, they would do dinner. And there'd be times where I would be like, I don't want to eat that, but it's like, well, then you're eating like, random crackers, or you're eating like a frozen dinner. You're either eating this or you're eating pizza toast. Like, I'm like,
The way my mom was like, we don't want that.
Guys, what's your favorite cracker? Mine is Club.
Ooh, Club's good.
Club is
I'm really also for refusing to cook 2 separate dinners every night just because my family doesn't want to eat what my doctor told me I need to eat. So I do all the cooking every single night. Nobody else in this house cooks. Not my partner, not my mom who lives with us. Nobody. I work full time. I come home and I make dinner for 4 people every night, including my younger sister who's 10. I've been doing this for years and nobody has ever complained about the food or offered to help. A couple of weeks ago, I got some news from my
Get
doctor.
back here, bitch.
I have a condition affecting my kidneys and I've been told I need to seriously cut back on sodium
Yeah,
and
hello.
processed food. Basically everything.
Ah,
needs to be
yes,
cooked with
bitch.
Little salt. No canned stuff,
Give me your
no
grappler.
deli meat, no processed sauces. The doctor
No,
was
no,
very
no, no, no.
clear
You
that
don't
I
get.
change
Bro,
my food,
I hate their
worse.
teammate.
So I adjusted what I cook. Same meals, mostly just made differently. Less salt, using fresh ingredients instead of jarred sauces. More chicken and fish instead of heavily seasoned red meat. The food is still good, it's just healthier, and honestly, it's stuff most people eat without even thinking about it. My partner complained on day 3,
yeah, not as
said the
often,
food tastes
I would
bland now.
say.
My
What do you
mom
think,
says
guys?
she doesn't see why the whole house has to change their diet because of my issue. They both suggested that I just make what I need for myself and then cook a separate
Oh,
meal for
shit.
everyone else. A separate
Oh,
dinner
shit.
on top of the dinner that I already
Whoa!
working all day because they don't want to eat grilled chicken with vegetables instead
Bro.
of toast. And I'm not making 2 full meals because nobody wants to eat slightly healthier food.
No matter
If
who
they don't
that
like what I make, they're welcome to cook their own dinner. Nobody's
I know, I'm
taking
by
me up on
myself.
that. My partner thinks it's
All
not fair that they have to change
by
what they eat because of something that's my
myself.
issue. My sister honestly hasn't said anything. She's honestly the only one who just eats whatever I put in front of her without complaining. I keep coming back to the fact that none of them
Maybe
cook.
we can
Not
hide our
once,
loot
not
there.
ever. And they're telling the person who feeds them every single night that what she's making isn't good enough because it has less salt.
Oh, teammate
Am I the
almost got
asshole?
him.
No, just have them add
Teammate,
salt.
oh, they're taking my loot, that bitch.
Sorry guys, I heard a blue chest. And I had to
We
leave.
all fucking died.
Was that them?
Yeah, right here.
God damn.
He's like, let me heal really quick.
I just think the entitlement to just say, yeah, you.
Woo! Donk! Woo! Donk! Count. Oh, brother. People landing behind us.
Yeah. I feel like people just get tired of cooking after a while, like if that's what they're like, you know, having to put up with all the time. Because like I'm the main one cooking in the
Oh,
house
they're
already
on
for
teammate.
most of my life.
Oh no! Rocket!
There's stuff in the fridge you guys can get.
Oh, that is hello.
Oh no, Rocket! Where am I gonna go? Oh no, Rocket!
More 14.
Bro. Hi!
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye.
head.
Yeah, there's more than one.
They're
Woo!
reviving in here.
One-on-one, yes, I
I'm
can
coming,
take you
teammate.
there.
I'm coming,
I've never
teammate.
been in hot dog. Hot dog and
Nice
it's
job,
enough for
teammate.
like 2 people with
Oh, getting hit from the side. I don't appreciate that.
It's $1 box.
They're up there.
No, I would never do that a day in my life.
Of course not.
There's a drop over here.
I need
I just
movement.
think
I'm taking my
to
quarter.
come home and cook every day.
Yes.
To first think about what you're gonna
Here,
do.
Well-
cat.
To
You like
come home after your
shockwaves?
full-time job and then like cook
I
for
drop a
yourself
blow.
Yeah.
every single
Thanks.
day.
You wanna fight?
Woo!
That's like
Extra knife.
Because I think about me, I work from home, and I just have to support myself and like feed myself.
71.
Yeah,
Because
I'd
I'm
rather
not
starve.
going to do anything. Having Myra's daughter back, I'm like, I have to make sure this person.
Where's some? Oh, I have some. Get that?
Oh, there's rockets.
Yeah.
It's such
And-
it's a burden. If I'm working jobs and coming home and cooking dinner and I'm doing that, I'm just doing it for that, and then you have to know to do. It's just something that pisses me off.
Elaine did not offer help because even SJ's talked about like how she doesn't necessarily like to cook, so if Body doesn't want to cook, she's like, okay, well then what do you want me to do? It's like not even a suggestion of like, well, I guess we're stuck at a crossroads. It's like there's no suggestions of like, what can you make just a few nights a week, every other night with
People over here.
when you have like more convenient time, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many options to do, and I can maybe understand the mom a little bit more, even though I'm like, I can understand that, but the part of having a life that you're choosing to go through life together, I feel like I'm like, I would honestly
me
expect
just-
something from you. Like, this is
I
ridiculous.
don't understand.
You're-
No, no, no.
Boy.
I would have preferred a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
The sniper?
Oh, is the sister 10?
yeah.
Okay, I
You're
thought
good,
it
you're
was.
good.
Because that was the other thing I was going to say. They're all adults. When I had my first
Ah,
roommates, we like, you get a night, you get a night. And you didn't have to cook.
Right there, and then there's someone that ran around right here.
And it just makes it easier for everybody. We all got things, and you just have to do something for your night. So we did it for the wing stop, we had to get the wings. I don't know how to get the wings. But I did it.
I feel like
Something. You don't ever take barbecue? Since she said Bubba, I've been taking her out every time.
I'm gonna go to zone.
Bubba is really good.
I have a jump pad right here.
With buffalo and fried and grilled.
Blue
too,
chest.
specifically. Fried and grilled is very good. Without comment, they can eat whatever they want to eat. However, they're responsible for making it. Memorize that and say it over and over again. Don't worry, don't argue, and definitely don't worry.
Oh, y'all doing over.
The 10-year-old is she's not complaining. Yeah, I agree. I think it should be like a matter of they can make whatever they want.
Hello?
Or people need to start
Hello?
helping out because this is one person.
How y'all
who works,
doing?
What I think she said 4
I'm
times,
struggling.
and she's expected to do all this
I
stuff.
don't know about him,
And
but
the fact that they become so complacent that they just
I'm chilling in
they
zone.
do, they honestly really disrespectful. Another cooking story. She should. Because why do you think that she needs to cook? Yeah, why can't you cook for her? I'm not gonna stop you right there. Before you start. I know. I'll try to keep that short.
Cat, I have people behind me.
I love to cook. It's my love language.
Behind me.
To the
Family
road.
members and friends, I love trying new recipes. When my boyfriend and I first started dating,
Oh, they clapping
he
Machi.
likes what I cook. She knows for me in that time. And I guess I didn't notice
Bruh.
I didn't see her every day.
I didn't
We
mean
didn't
like
see
that.
each other. It wasn't always food related. Like we would go to movies and stuff. We would often go out.
No, get this one. He's just gonna finish me off.
Thing for me. I would make it.
Thank you, Clap.
But when I didn't, she would make her
What
own
about
dinner.
me?
Thank you,
was hard.
Katniss.
She doesn't know how to cook, but she makes.
I
real
just saw
dinner
the
for herself,
fire
like,
from
you
up
know,
above,
salmon, rice,
and I was like,
broccoli,
thank you.
Korean ground beef, chili crisp, pasta,
Bruh.
etc. I finally sat down with her a week ago and I asked why she never made anything. I asked her why she couldn't just
Sorry,
make
I
some
don't know.
extra alongside her own dinner.
Why?
It's not like I'm asking
I have
her to make
wait, I had a
anything
jump pad. I
different.
did not anymore.
She said it's not about the extra work. She just doesn't like cooking for others.
Bruh.
I got a little upset here.
I'm not
and
gonna pull
reminded her
buttons
that I
there.
cook for her all the time. She doesn't want to cook for me that I didn't cook for her either. She simply looked at me and ended the conversation. So it's been about a week and I'm sticking to what I said. I'm only cooking for myself. I have to admit, I'm really frustrated and upset with the situation. I love to cook for her and it does feel like I'm punishing myself. She, on the other hand, seems unaffected.
Ah! What did I press?
She's cycling through her favorite recipes and occasionally getting takeout. I don't know what to do here. Am I the asshole for thinking she should cook for me?
No, I pressed the wrong thing.
Oh, Lord. That one?
Bunker!
Oh, Lord. God bless you. Oh, I cracked one? Oh, they cracked me.
I have another bunker, but I'm waiting for circle.
My younger sister.
Oh! Brother! How do I clip it? It won't clip!
I cooked for an ex, and she said she just roasted my own meal. And
I need to clip that.
and so I don't know if I would necessarily do it, but I would be like, oh,
All in, you know.
and then someone's telling me about it,
Oh! She's on fire! She's on fire!
Oh my god.
Knocked?
Knocked! There's two of them knocked! Get out of here, brother!
it's like something in your past that traumatized you that now you do the
And hi, boo.
It's actually not. So that's why I don't think OP's wrong for like, it's weird that she does that. But to me, she's like,
You guys are so funny.
I'm gonna put a change. And that's only going to take her.
Dude, that was crazy.
Why that is. Why she can't now finally.
Now it's time to dance,
do
guys.
something, change something different
It's time
from
to
her
dance.
Oh?
past things that she, whatever she dealt with.
Yeah.
Because something happened that she's like,
Get
yeah,
it, get it, get it, get it.
I feel like, but I feel like that needs to be communicated.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm not cooking for you just because I'm not cooking for you. Like without context, that's crazy.
Well, speaking
Shay!
of she's not communicating.
What's up, Ryan? Thank you for joining the live. How
I'm
you
like, this is
doing?
what I don't need
Thanks
to
for the
communicate,
heart,
this is what I am.
man. Much love.
So I'm just like, it's not good for relationships at all. But I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. As a person that was also pretty insecure about my own cooking
Okay,
habits,
should we do it
it's
again?
just one of those things you kind of just have to get like over the hump of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, if you do it once and
We need to win another game to do it again.
And it doesn't happen.
It's okay.
immediately.
I'll still dance.
I'm not even 100% sure I'm over it, but I'll do it just because. Like I made something pretty recently for my family, but it's like when they tell me it's good, I still have to work through the fact that it can just be good. Like I can actually cook
Get it,
stuff and
get it.
it actually turns out to be good. But doing it to the detriment of the relationship, I feel like it's just you just have to get over it. Like I know somebody that doesn't celebrate their birthday because a long time ago they had like a really bad experience where someone was like supposed to throw them a surprise party and then completely forgot about it. So they just hate when their birthday gets celebrated. And I'm like, but that's so like you don't get much out of life if you do it like that. Like if you live that way where it's like these one bad experience is now going to
It
affect
takes everything else.
everything about anything I can experience in there. It's like you only know this little circle and there's this whole wide world.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, I feel like you just have to really power through it.
Well, unfortunately, taking cooking aside from it, just anything, any trauma you've had in your life, it affects your relationships, whether you know it or not.
It's 100% going to lead into your
Like,
relationship.
this is just what life is. It's constantly trying to become closer and become more intimate with people. You have to be more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you can do that to varying degrees of success with how vulnerable am I going to be with you? How am I going to allow you to touch me in which way that I'm scared to do.
Yeah.
Because maybe someone in the past
Lizard.
did do it and
Lizard.
it hurt me.
Our team is a
So now I
Miku.
have to power
Is she?
through
Oh
that.
man.
So many things. You're balancing so many things in a relationship. When you're alone, you don't have to deal with any. You don't have anyone. If someone you don't want to come to touch something, they don't have to. Now you're dealing with this whole
Where's she at?
separate person with their own life and everything experiences.
Oh, she's
and
over
now
there
they're
jumping
out
around.
here and they're fine with
Damn
some
it.
things.
We need to do it every time we eliminate
And
someone.
then
We
you're
need to
like,
do
so
that.
how do we-
Need you?
Yep.
It's gonna take me forever to find it.
Oh, gosh, never mind.
Difficult. And not only just romantic, familial, love,
I'm quiet like
I feel like because of they're in a relationship, it's not fair
Oh,
for her to be like, yeah.
Can you hear clicks screaming?
Because obviously this is emotionally taxing for me. And if it was a situation where,
Dennis.
you know, she was shy or kind of
Hello?
worried about her own cooking, it's something that you would, I think, approach in like baby steps. Maybe cook yourself something. Maybe have a try. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair. 100%, because at that point, it's kind of giving like roommates, in a way, more or less. Because I'm like, if we are actively, if I'm communicating to you, hey, like this is something that really bothers me. I wish that you would cook for me. You're already cooking a meal anyways. It's not like she wasn't cooking at all. Hey, I wish you would cook for me. You say no, and then we're consistently just looking around. For me, what are you doing?
And I don't know if intimacy is the word, but it's definitely something to be able to bring something to your partner that you're insecure about, and you guys can work through it together. Because if she's insecure about the cooking, like you're saying, takes the whole approach of just try this out. It kind of breaks down that wall of insecurity because they can work through that together.
Because to me, I just say intimacy because if I don't trust you, I'm scared to show this to you. There is a wall between me and you.
Yeah.
That I'm scared to be vulnerable and share that. Once you breach that intimacy, like I feel comfortable enough to like share this with you. You know, it's like it's scares me, it hurts to bear this to you, no matter whether it was cooking or something sexual or anything. Like I can believe this. That is being like it's intimate. Like,
I think, yeah, I agree. I think it 100% breeds intimacy because he's saying, hey, I would really love it if you did this for me. If she turned around the next day and made both of them a meal, how great do you think he would feel? Dude would be over the moon. Why? Just because he said, hey, I think this is something that I would like.
and you push past to do it.
And I know it's not something you necessarily wanted to do, but you did it because I thought it was nice. So yeah, I think it absolutely breeds intimacy.
Because what I said is
I went to go help teammate,
And
and then
then?
they hit, and I got fucking beamed.
Where they at?
On the hill, back there.
71.
Ooh, someone's sniping behind us.
127.
To protect yourself, I'm not gonna.
Crack one.
71. I need more sniper bullets. 81 on that guy up top. Bro, I need more sniper bullets.
I had some.
I have 24.
Oh, I had someone else.
Yeah.
I think that's why I feel so confused because it's like it's something I do.
Oh lord, that's a lot of people in here.
He's cracked. Purple guy's cracked. No longer cracked. He's healing.
Ah, I knocked the purple guy.
Can't get up there.
He's in there, in there. Stephanie.
Somebody else is landing.
Get right out.
Somebody else is here.
It's different if you don't make meals or you always order out.
I'm gonna heal you. Let me know if somebody else is coming.
And you just don't think of me.
I went team.
Here, this is false.
I like that. It's baby steps.
Do you have some
Oh, I'm
sniper
gonna
bullets?
die.
I think
No, I dropped them all.
part of being in a relationship is doing the things you
Oh,
don't
they're all like
necessarily want to do or don't necessarily like to
Yeah, I
do.
can get them.
Because I legitimately hate cooking. I don't enjoy it. I literally hate doing it. If I could eat out every single day of the week, that's exactly what I'm gonna do because it's just such a mental hurdle for me. It's just something that I don't enjoy.
Oh, they're below you.
I do have the ability to cook and make things that
Oh, I knocked 2 of them. Last one. Dang.
That should be cracked.
I can't see. What?
Do I enjoy cooking? No, but do I enjoy seeing her enjoy? Yes.
Yes.
So it kind of balances out in the
You're
end.
good.
I think.
That's what
all-
Miku,
the trend where someone will go up to a husband at a grocery store and like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like how much do you love going shopping with your wife? And you're like,
Someone joined from a
0.
repost.
Like I don't like it's not
Shared
fun
my
for me.
thing.
I'm
Thank
here.
you, whoever
I'm doing
shared
it
it.
because she loves this, or like she loves shopping and doing. I'm here to do it. You don't have to 100% love everything that you're wearing. Like it's boring to me, but I love my wife, so I'm here. I think there's a thing of like you need to enjoy everything you think you'll do with your partner. I'm like that's not reality. That's not life. But I do things because I love it. I push past things because I love my partner.
Yeah.
I even feel like for that specific example, I kind of wish they asked the women too.
Yeah, I do
Because
too. They
I
always
don't
ask the
think
husband.
anybody enjoys shopping. I think it's
Exactly.
nice to go with your partner because then you're not alone and you're doing
We
it
share the
together.
boredom with each other.
And you figure out what you want each want. But the fact that like, because I saw that video too, and I was like, noticed that too. But thinking back, even you describing, I was like, why did they never ask the women? Because I was like, it's not like women are over here being like,
They're
babe,
like,
can
10
we
out
go
of
to the
10.
store?
Yeah, 10
Can we
out
get
of
some
10.
granola? No. So,
Unless it's Target.
there are some people that do like to shop. I will say I'm not necessarily that person, but
We go to Target, I'm like,
Not a
you're
shopper.
crazy.
okay. So top comment, it's pretty weird. How about cleaning the bathroom? Nobody here loves it, but somebody will do it just because it's part of living together in the same home.
Yeah.
Somebody said it would make more sense if she never cooked and
Yes.
just ate
Yeah.
cereal if you didn't cook for her. So yeah.
Hey, there's
And then
another
somebody said
lizard.
Maybe she used to cook for others and got criticized now, so she doesn't. So that's definitely the same thought process.
There's another one over
Am
here.
I overreacting because my boyfriend wants to write off my mortgage on his taxes?
I don't even know what the hell that means. I'm not adulting enough.
Dan, go ahead and
for
take that one for us.
So on your taxes, you can write off a portion of like the interest on the loan. That'll reduce your
This feels like
the
a
amount
cult.
of taxes you owe. So
It is
know
a
how
cult,
taxes work.
technically.
Yes.
Yes.
We're all lizards.
you make so much money,
Yes.
and based on how much money you make, you get in a tax bracket where like you have to pay this percentage of how much money you made
Yeah.
back to us.
Yeah.
So the way to like reduce your taxes is they're like, well, if you have a house, then you can lower that amount by this much, by you pay this much in interest, or you pay this much in charity, you get as much, it gets more lower, and that percentage of whatever you made gets smaller and smaller.
My cat
So
is having the time of her life rolling around and chewing on cardboard.
yeah.
No, don't worry, I bought you really cute little toys. Nah, just take the cardboard. That's fine.
Sometimes cardboard is better.
Cats love trash.
Yeah, and that's what these rich people, that's what these rich people really do is like, they're writing off so much what their income reporting to tax is like,
Nothing.
and then they don't owe anything. The name of the game is like, getting this number of and most people don't write off anything, and they use the standard deduction, which kind of helps you, but it doesn't help you.
I'm gonna read the title and then I'm gonna read the story. Okay. And the overreaction is my boyfriend wants to write off my mortgage on his taxes. I, 47 female, bought a house about 10 years ago in Washington. I paid over $230,000 for it. After living in it for 5 years, I decided I wanted to move to Idaho. I put new floors, new countertops, new bathrooms, and redid the landscaping. I turned around and sold it for over $400,000. I found a house I fell in love with in Idaho and I bought it for $400,000. I put $160,000 down on my new house. I'm a commercial insurance agent. I make about $6,000 a month take home. My mortgage is about $1,500 a month.
Okay, so take home.
After about 4 years of living here in Idaho, I met my current boyfriend. When we first got together, he lived at his friend's house. He didn't make much money, but he had a decent job working for an electrician company. He wanted to move in after we were together for 6 months. It was better for him and his son. I provided a room for his son. I pay almost all of the bills since he moved in. Eventually, he quit his job to go door-to-door sales for 5 months because his friend sold him inflated promises. I told him it was a scam. He didn't listen to me and he went anyway. And guess what? It turned out to be a scam. Yep. He lost thousands on travel costs and expenses. He came back from sales dead broke. He decided to open his own company doing landscaping. He still hasn't that much and I'm still paying those bills, including his dental insurance, a tire bill he had accrued. He had his half of a hot tub we were supposed to be paying for together, and an expensive gym membership we're supposed to be paying for.
I knew it.
Recently he came to me and he said that he wants me to start giving him the money to put towards the mortgage so that he can use my mortgage as a write-off. I don't know why, but I feel very offended that he wants to use my house in the mortgage I pay as a write-off. He truly has no idea why this would be offensive to me.
Headshot.
He keeps saying it will save us money. Can someone help me understand this? Am I being too sensitive? Will this help us, or will he likely be the only one benefiting from doing something?
I picked it up there.
Oh, other girls blow. Other girls blow up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's super suspicious to me.
This guy's
6 months moving in, I think is way too soon. And then he I know there's kind of like a stigma in general of a woman supporting men. I don't do that. In general, I do think moving in with somebody at 6 months.
They're in this next building.
Supporting somebody very quickly after that, under a year, and their son, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I don't think it should go either way. Under a year, you're supporting something.
No.
People hella cracked.
There is, and there might be something a little bit different about men. That's it's a turn off to me.
Yeah.
Within 6 months,
X, how you doing over there?
This guy was shooting me from behind, so he got eliminated.
Attractive to me.
There's heals over here though, like Fizz and all that good
Oh, I'm getting
stuff.
pushed!
That'd probably be a good thing to say. Everybody likes to have an independent partner.
Yes.
Somebody that we don't feel like we're our child because we care your basic needs. I know that eventually people come together and they start, supporting each other. But this feels like you are now my dependent. I'm supporting you even though we're supposed to be in an equal loving relationship. And now you are asking, why don't you know if it can happen? Like what you're saying, because you're like his name's not on the deed or whatever. But now you're asking for something that would benefit me to only benefit you, but you're saying, trust me, it's gonna work out.
He's
I mean, if we're looking at this guy, he decided to take his job. Then he moved into a door-to-door sales job that ultimately ended up being a scam that he told him was going to be a scam.
She was selling knives.
Then after that, he it doesn't sound like he already has a lot of money. He does the most expensive thing he can do and start a business. I don't know why he thought that was a great venture to do. You guys are supposed to, share the cost of an expensive gym membership that you just end up stuck with a bill for.
And a hot tub.
Same thing with the hot tub.
Where they're at?
This guy sounds legitimately horrible. You're paying for his insurance.
Do you have movement, Katniss?
His insurance.
Fizz.
Here.
Should we go up there?
I'm still in charge of catfish related.
What? Oh, that's gonna be too far.
I think
Oh,
I think everyone like when you first get into a relationship or like you fall in love, that infatuation.
Dude, that thing sounds
I think
insane.
some people just can't.
You want it?
Some people don't
No.
have that,
Is it good?
that
Yeah,
mechanism
it's hard.
to know when to stop.
Oh, damn.
experiences that.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
When you first get into a relationship, it's so new. You're excited. Like you want to like. I don't know. It's kind of like in a way you kind of want to prove yourself in a way. You kind of want to show like you know, show the best version of yourself. Like I can do this. I can do that.
oh man.
Oh, I got him in the air.
Ooh.
I need to back off.
But I think there's like red flags at the beginning where
Oh.
I don't want to say that because I know it's hard. Like it costs a lot of money to live nowadays.
Yeah.
But there are red flags where I'm like, okay, you live with your friends. You live like
There was people behind us.
You live anything where I'm like,
I think they all chalked it out.
They did.
Oh, we have circle.
Without me.
You want a bunker up here?
Start dating now.
Oh,
Mysterious.
bro said there's two teeth down
I'm in my
there.
mid-30s and finally
Fucking crazy, man.
35.
I'm like,
35
that's a
again.
red flag to me. You can be an amazing person. I'm not even get into it. You can do this on your own, but you're not going to do
Oh, they're shit coming.
If I was
Dude, there's so many.
I would be like incredibly.
That's what I was saying,
I'm just
man.
naturally, I'm the type of person that's hyper independent. I want to be dependent on myself completely. I want to pay my own bills. I want to do my own thing. I want to say
Hey,
I
gotta
got
kill.
here because I wanted to, so I did. That's just the type of person that I am. So for me to, you know, accomplish all the things that I have in life, like okay, you know, I have a great job. I'm stable. I bought a house. Like
Right.
I'm where I want to be. For someone who I haven't known for a long time, or at least haven't dated for a long time, for someone to say, "Hey, can I use your house?"
Damn it.
Oh, that guy's low.
My taxes.
He's over there.
How the hell do you have the audacity?
And he didn't even say it like that. He was like, hey, so I want you to start paying me the money you use for the things into my bank account so I can do this.
Like,
He's dead now. That was a smart one.
Oh, that dude, right.
You owe me.
How about you
Let's put
get,
some money down on
start
that.
looking for a job again?
I think that story
Get back to that electrician job.
Can you give me money so I can pay for gas?
Yeah.
I truly.
How can I say that as a person? Like, yeah, you give me money so I can be the one that said I paid for dinner.
Yeah.
You did it.
How did that miss?
I was gonna say like, I think in a relationship, in my relationship, like there's been times where I made
Nico!
more money, there's been times where she made more money, and it was just very much, we're in a relationship, very much a give and take. If this is a situation where, you know, he was pulling his weight, he showed something of value, or showed some type of drive to support himself, or
Yeah.
support the relationship.
Circle?
I honestly wouldn't get it all the way, but I think I would have more leniency towards him. But for the fact that he's done nothing,
I don't think she's truly said one positive thing.
I haven't heard one thing.
Yeah, I'm going it down. I know that.
Oh man.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be.
Yeah, because I always go from the angle, just read your own story. But two, you have to, at a certain point, it comes to a point where you have to put on some self-preservation. He's taking risks left and right, and he's making you pay for the financial risk he's taking.
You're putting the bill.
Nine times out of 10. And the one time, I don't think it's worth it. I think you.
I knocked one.
You good.
He's super.
Yeah, in that bunker.
Husky, I get it.
There's someone over here.
This man, I get it.
Him looking at the crash.
Go down and buy everything that you can financially responsible for.
Someone landing directly under me?
Because that's the big key thing. You already have financial responsibility. Like that's Jay saying, there's some give and take. A lot more things that I laid it down because you got this, like, the stars of future, and they should be a bright light. You know, they should be very.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna say trigger warning for discussions and reviews, just so people know, because there's something there at the end. So, top comment, you need to move over, like, now. And someone else said, why on earth are so many women allowing losers to take over their lives, their homes, their finances? This guy is a red flag. He cost the OP so much money already, and now he's trying to hook her into a criminal scheme? I hope she really goes her ass. And then, edit to add, I just saw a comment from her where she said she's not allowed to have no coworkers or dentists. He put cameras throughout her house when he traveled, and controls her cameras as well. She can't see she's being abused, but she's not being beaten. It sounds like he has a lot of unfortunate.
Oh, it's Miku! 30 cracks, dead.
It was low.
When it comes to healthcare workers,
Oh my god.
Oh!
I got stuck in a fucking emo.
That's the same Batman I almost got earlier. They were creeped up on that other side of the hill.
That was a close.
Good effort, Max.
I tried, guys. If I would have had her healed off, the one that's dancing at the very end, I would have been good.
Not the best. You're like, I have them now because I know what it's like to feel like with nobody.
But we still get to
So
dance.
it is like something now you have to do for yourself. You're like, I can know what I'm worth at the same time and knowing what I should expect.
Yeah.
And I can't just let
Oh, what happened?
certain behaviors
Why
happen just
frozen?
because they're giving me this other emotional thing.
Well, it also makes you think about how like
Wait, it's
abuse
still going?
never starts bad. So like she maybe in the beginning of the relationship, the first 6 months, which is why
What
she even
happened
let
to
him move
Chet?
in, is he was great. He was amazing. He didn't make much money, but he had a good job.
Or it's cute that he's jealous. It's like, oh my god, he cares
Yeah.
about
Mm-hmm.
me.
Or
How
and then
do
like
I-
over time it turns into like, you know, boiling the frog, but you started in cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're like, you don't realize how bad it is
Comment.
until you
No, I want
are
my
able to write
comment
everything
back.
down, and hopefully OP's able to see everything that she's replied to in her original story and see that this isn't okay, and maybe there are ways that she can try and get him out there, because it already seems like he is a dangerous person, and I just hope that OP can find a safe way to end the
Yeah,
relationship.
break apart.
Whatever she can do to safely get out of
All
there.
right.
And
Make it
thankfully
right.
they're
That's
not married
true.
yet. But he's trying to get
Go
on
to
there.
bed.
He
He
said,
is
All right,
"Send me the
good
money."
night,
He's
cat.
trying to get on.
Honestly,
join
B,
y'all.
what you said, like
Good
the
night,
story,
Kat.
the way
Good night.
she just kept going and going and
Yeah.
going. And truthfully, I think sometimes that it really takes where you just write something down and then you
Wow.
read it back and you're like,
We need people in here.
holy, oh my god,
You see
how
your
did
hand
it?
going, you're like, I'm not even writing this anymore.
There's
Just
no
like,
one on. Legit, no one.
You're like,
The page just starts
he did
flipping.
this too.
There we
oh,
go.
say, oh.
Like,
And you just
There
keep,
it
you just keep
is.
remembering stuff. Oh
Wait,
my
it's me.
gosh.
Okay, so we gotta go, guys.
You do?
We're gonna go talk to Patreon.
No chop with Patreon.
Little chop it up with Patreon.
Chopper off.
So
Why your
yeah,
screen's
we're gonna get
small?
out of here.
Chopper style.
What?
No.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, I actually
Wait.
have heard that song.
Thank you.
That already happened. Let's
I
go to the
have
live
I
song.
don't know the lyrics.
I know that part
That's all the
only.
part I know too.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I
Couldn't
was
tell,
saying
couldn't tell you was by.
I don't know. I don't know what my screen is.
I
That's
That's
all you
know
need to know.
Hannah was bumping that song.
No,
all.
she was very much Neo, very much Usher.
She said no.
Very much Lil Wayne.
That's not right.
Eventually, it turned into Drake. We'll be honest. When Drake came out, you know,
Drake?
what's that album that he had where he's like just
His
sitting in a
name's
bar, just
Fire?
like
Marvin. No, that was
Yeah.
It might have been
Was
Marvin's
it?
room.
Marvin's room.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the early stuff. She had it on.
You didn't like.
I am
Marvin's
hearing
room?
a podcast. Instead of
I didn't
music,
care
I'm
about
hearing a
Drake.
podcast.
I only
But you like Drake now?
I don't like Drake ever. I did like Drake when it was like very beginning Drake when it was him with Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne.
Young Money Drake.
Yeah, Young Money Drake. I was in. I never listened to any Drake song where he was on by himself. It was always him with Lil Wayne or him with Nicki.
I get
but
it. He was a feature, maybe.
Yeah, he was always a feature.
Or somebody else was. You were there for somebody else. Okay. Well, we're gonna go, guys.
All
We'll
right,
see
you
guys
ready to get
next
this
time.
W, Hangs?
Wait, what? What happened?
You ready to get this W?
Ready? W's in the chat. Rod, W's in the chat. If you bought a little heart meat, there's W.
There's W.
There's
AW.
AW. Thanks for the likes, Ronick.
Look, you can see the battle bus up there.
So one night, this U.S. soldier rolls up on this other U.S. soldier, and blam, he kills him.
And
All
blam.
because he
I got
was his
minis.
wife. Now the wife's name is Camilla, and Camilla is about 21 years old when this story starts. and she's living in Georgia. and she lives on a base there, and she's in the
solo,
military.
solo.
But
Woo.
see, Camilla
Woo.
has a big
Woo.
problem. Her marriage isn't going so well. She feels like she isn't getting the attention and affection.
Alright, Hangs, we just need to rush people. That's all we need to do.
Then, one day, around 2018,
To stay alive and
she
win,
meets this
we need
guy,
to rush.
Jeremy. And Jeremy, he's
Okay.
in her platoon, and she thinks he's kind of point. And he thinks she's
Kinda
kind of
point.
And he needs a ride home that day, so she
Do
offers to
you
give
want to
him.
land here?
And soon,
okay.
this kind of becomes a regular thing. She gives him rides to or from work, and sometimes he'll repay her by putting gas in her car or offering to buy her food. And, you know, nothing inappropriate happens. Like, they don't cross any lines. They're both married. But they keep hanging out tomorrow. And then, around 2018, all that changes. Because Camilla and her husband, who is also in the military, they're both deployed to South Korea, where they're supposed to stay for the next 9 months. Now, coincidentally, Jeremy is also deployed to South Korea. So now he's living on the same base as Camilla and her husband. So while they're in South Korea, Camilla and Jeremy keep hanging out like they've been doing, and they get closer and closer. And soon enough, they start smashing. And this dude, he ends up falling in love. He starts showering her with like money and gifts and stuff. Now this whole time, Camilla's husband has no idea that this affair's been going on. I mean, they're like
Alright.
sneaking around behind his back.
Katniss says, get
Now
them
Camilla's
dudes.
husband is actually this guy, Tyrone.
We're gonna get
He's not
A-dubs.
dumb. Like he eventually
It might not be
realizes
this
that
game.
Camilla has this new
Why?
friend Jeremy.
My loadout's looking pretty dollar water.
You said
He's
what?
starting to not
My loadout's
like
looking pretty dollar
So
water.
he tells her to stay away from him because Jeremy has kind of a bad reputation.
My loadout looks
The
like
guy who's in with him. And
I mean,
Camilla's like, okay,
I'm sure we'll find
but
something.
she doesn't really listen. She keeps hanging out with him, and they continue to smash. Now, at some point, Camilla decides that she really wants to be with Jeremy, like permanently. And instead of seeking out a divorce from Tyrone, she's gonna have him assassinated. That way, he'll be out of her life. Plus, she's on which means that if he were to die, she would then receive $400,000. So she goes to Jeremy, and she starts talking about how nice it would be if her husband were dead, and how she would then get $400,000. And then she talks about all the things that she would do with that kind of money, like paying off her house. And Jeremy's like, you're talking like you want him to die. So then Camilla basically pitches that kills her husband. She'll get hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then they can be together permanently. And Jeremy hears this plan, and I guess he's like, alright. So the two of them get to work. They start plotting
Leave
exactly
me.
how they're going to take out Tyrone.
I only came over
and how they're
here
gonna get
because
away
it's in
with it.
circle.
And they make sure to use Snapchat. That way their incriminating messages disappear. So a few months pass, and we're still in 2018. Now, at some point, they're deployed
There's a
to
big fight in
South
here.
Korea, and they all three come back home to Georgia. And they aren't back very long before the holidays. It's around Christmas time. So Camilla and Tyrone, they fly up to Michigan to visit with Tyrone's
There's people
family,
shooting.
and they end up staying at Tyrone's dad's house. While they're there, Camilla's murder plot is still in full effect. Their plan is to have Jeremy drive all the way up to Michigan to take out Tyrone while he's at his family's house. I guess that way no one will suspect that Jeremy is the one who did it.
Are they real?
So Jeremy drives up to Michigan. And the whole time,
The bird.
Mia is messaging him over Snapchat.
It's the bird! Watch out, watch out! More than one team.
So Jeremy gets and starts stalking Tyrone.
First
Following
night?
him. One night he stalks him to a local nightclub, and he waits outside for him to come out. And he watches from a distance with a gun. But at the last minute, he ends up chickening out, and he walks away
70 crack on
without
one.
shooting anyone. 2 days later,
They ran over
he
here.
tries again. He hides outside Tyrone's dad's house near some trash cans, and he waits for Tyrone
There's
to come
a
outside.
few people in
so he can
storms.
shoot him. But once again,
There's a bunker.
he chickens out. In fact, he gets close to shooting Tyrone and then backs out around 6 different times. Seems like being a hitman is a lot harder than he thought. Regardless,
Tactical
Mia is starting to
pistol
get annoyed. She really wants Tyrone out of the picture. So she hits up Jeremy and she says that they're leaving Michigan so
There's
long
people
to
still
go back
over
to
here.
Georgia. So if he's gonna do this hit, he needs to do it now. So then, New Year's Eve, Jeremy is back in the area, and he and Camilla have decided the assassination is going to happen tonight. Now, during this time, Tyrone is over at
Watch
a
out,
relative,
footsteps.
some sort of family.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
And Camilla calls him, and she asks him if he can stop by the house where she lives and bring her some food. And Tyrone, he's a good husband, so he's like, sure, I'll bring you some food. So now she knows that he's on
Hey, buddy.
and quickly she messages Jeremy on Snapchat. And she's like, he's on his way home, act now. And soon enough, Tyrone gets home. And he pulls up in the driveway with his truck. Then he goes inside and he drops off food for his wife. Then he leaves and goes back out again. And while he's walking back to his truck, suddenly Jeremy comes out of nowhere and he's got a pistol.
I had 2 people on me. What are they? Rats?
And unfortunately,
Yeah.
Tyrone doesn't survive. So then, of course, Jeremy leaves the scene. While Camilla calls 911 and reports that her husband was just shot. And so Camilla is there, and she's acting all frantic, and she gets this hospital.
Oh, that's the rat.
Performance about being shot in the driveway. This is actually some body cam footage. But here's where this whole thing.
What's the rats?
Police are, of course, investigating all this.
You came in clutch there, Xhangs.
Did I?
Yes, I was kidding. I was gonna die.
He's at the military base where he lives. And this dude, he just can't keep his mouth shut.
Hold on.
He
I want to
keeps
go
telling
back.
his fellow soldiers that he was involved in a murder. I don't know if he's bragging or what, but he keeps talking about it. And I'm sure each one of these guys hears this and they're like, what? And so literally, multiple soldiers separately end up reporting Jeremy to the police. And so police begin questioning people who knew Tyrone. And some of those people start telling them about a rumored affair between Jeremy and Tyrone's wife, Camilla, making it look like she was involved in her own husband's murder. And so, bam, Jeremy is arrested. Also,
I got
bam,
bounced.
Camilla is arrested. Here's her mugshot. And so Camilla ends up confessing to everything.
Oh, they both tag team. Oh, there's a different
Jeremy's
team.
phones, and that is where they're able to recover all those Snapchat
You coming back or
messages
no?
that they were sending to each other.
Yeah, I'm
about
trying to get away because I
planning
got
out the
pretty
murder.
OP stuff.
So you think Snapchat messages disappear, but I guess they really don't. Anyway, Jeremy
make this
ends up
listen,
Here,
I'm
can you come to
jail,
me?
and he
Can you
gets
crawl to
sentenced
me?
to 65
Yeah,
to
I'm
90
clear.
years
Bush.
in prison, while
Yeah.
Camilla does not have the plea deal, and she gets sentenced to life in prison.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Thank you.
Standing ovation for these petty revenge.
They're not any good. I can kill them, but
Cousins wanted money
Whoa,
after
there.
their father died, but are getting
No, I'm
slapped
being
with
genuine.
reality instead.
Well, they ran off. They shockwaved me.
This is the first post I've ever made, but I love hearing these
flung me like a
stories
bugger.
until it started happening to me.
the only reason why they got
Apologize if
Behind us, people behind us.
I apologize. I like
Not me, because I was finding different. Oh, am I getting like a little bit?
My uncle, 68 years old, was diagnosed with colon cancer about a year ago. I'm very sorry to hear. And this past month has been bedridden. My aunt, 64, despite being mostly blind, having
Get out of here, kid!
due to other neurological issues. My
Where's that other guy shooting you from?
He's from shooting from up here.
30. In the meantime, have been
He's in the
draining
window.
their parents' bank accounts, overdrawing them, and even making my aunt drain the rest of her 401k.
116 on him. I don't think he's gonna be.
My aunt and uncle's bills are now months
Who
behind,
are
and
you?
utilities and
I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, I mean,
Whoa.
like, are you doing anything to help with your uncle and his
This is
health
not
issues?
Morgan. This
I'm
is
just curious.
Morgan.
Aunt
Someone
finally
else.
calls her two sisters B and Lynn to see if they could help because she
They
felt like
skedaddled.
she
Oh yeah, right.
B and Lynn discovered the overwhelming pigsty on
Behind me.
Oh my
I'm going
God.
up. I'm going
How
up.
are you not in badass? Her fridge was empty, and Kevin, who is living with them, was not helping with the cleaning for the bills. But he wants to send them
Oh, he's low.
negative.
Whoa.
Gonna die.
I
No!
There's like
I need a shotgun!
pending
I didn't have a shotgun.
Did you not have a shotgun?
No.
possibilities that
Ah,
from the family.
it's all good.
It says a lot. B and Lynn, on the other hand, cleaned the apartment over the span of 2 weeks. That's how filthy it was, and paid most of their
Oh,
bills,
my
spending
mom.
over $2,000
Yes.
each. They filled their fridge with food and cooked meals for Aunt, Uncle, and Kevin.
Oh.
I mean, realistically, that's what you should be
Oh,
doing.
sorry.
Like, all the time. Not just, when people need help, but you should be showing up. 1
Maybe,
week ago,
I don't know.
Uncle fell into a coma, and the doctors told family to keep giving him medicine to be comfortable until he passes. And here is
My
where
mother
she
is here.
starts to Karen starts telling Aunt that she's
You
owed
didn't?
$42,000.
No.
For what? Because that is the amount Karen gave to Aunt and Uncle to help
Did
them
she
with
just
the
yell at
bills.
you for screaming?
This is why I didn't
No,
have the
she
wedding
yelled
I
at
originally
me
wanted,
because she's
and
been
hit
calling
my
me
mother,
apparently,
causing a black
and I
eye.
didn't answer.
jeez.
Oh, I guess that's why it
Karen
went
decided to take
mute.
out several payday loans over
That's probably why.
that she owes him money because he had
was
to get
probably
the
calling
loans
me.
for them. I mean, how are the
Look at this
such
dude.
disrepair
He's just
if
crap
they
walking
really
around.
had to take out this amount of money?
You don't know what to do.
He owes more than $30,000. Aunt was distraught with her children and the thought of losing her husband and calls me, her niece, 35, to see if I can help her. I visit, see the state of my uncle in a coma, hear what my cousins are doing, and decided, with the help of my
Hold on.
mother B, to start
Check
filing
my
all the paperwork to become the power of living trust, living
Alright, I'm ready up.
of the will. Essentially being fully in control of my aunt's life, finances, and being in charge of how she lives the rest of her life, and how she wants her things and money distributed after passing. The funny part is, I don't know about this, but honestly, you know what this means? Yeah, we do.
That one kind of hurt my throat, I'm not gonna lie.
Since I appreciate my aunt wanting to tell them at the opportune moment, I made sure to call Adult Protective Services on Karen for hitting my aunt, and Kevin and Karen for elder financial abuse. Unfortunately, Uncle lost his battle to cancer this past Friday, November 1st. Oh, that's sad. My condolences, I'm sorry to hear. And not even an hour after his death, let me guess. We should have no expectations of our parents and grandparents to leave us any money if we don't have a good relationship with them and if we take advantage of them. Not even an hour after his death, Kevin and Karen are asking about Uncle's 401k and his life insurance policy. Karen was screaming at Aunt saying that she's entitled to this money along with Kevin. You're not entitled to my love. God, the buzzard circling. Ugh, terrifying. I, on the other hand, am amping up my protective petty self and found out that Karen's car is actually under Aunt's name. And I filed a report to the police to go get my aunt's taken. I already have a buyer in the car in as-is condition. I told another family member to take my uncle's car and sell it for my aunt to help with the money issue she has right now. My family and I are going to be moving Aunt away from her toxic children, but I'll have to give an update later on that. This Friday, November 8th, is when I get to tell Kevin and Karen that they aren't getting any money. And I'm going to start a lawsuit against them if they look at, access, or try to use Aunt's bank account again. I feel bad for not knowing behavior before, but I get to make sure that she's taken care of from now on. I'll probably update this weekend to let everyone know who's interested what happens. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to what I really want to know? My petty sitting over here just dying for the petty filth that should be read to these entitled.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So we all feel the same way. Got it. I will pay good money to see the look on their faces, but I will settle for an update instead. On Friday, November 8th, Kevin and Karen decided they weren't available to meet. So Aunt, my mom B, her sister, my other Aunt Lynn, and Lynn's daughter Alice started calling all the bill companies, insurance companies, and all the different accounts Uncle had before passing. I even called the credit bureau to see if anything surprising was opened under Uncle's name or Aunt's name. Fortunately, nothing was a surprise and all the accounts were accounted for on our end. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, there is a delay in getting the death certificate and filing his life insurance because of the people at Uncle's company being on vacation and unable to file the claims and paperwork. So we'll have to wait a little longer to schedule his funeral. On Saturday, November 9th, I was able to meet Kevin at a public place with her right across the street if I needed her. Ooh, you got back up, eh? Nice. I got back up. And I told him that I'm now in charge of his mother's accounts, living trust, living will, and basically everything in her life. He shocked me by being docile the entire time I was talking. Docile? That's unexpected. Kind of disappointed. I was hoping he would be angry. Damn.
Definitely fishy.
He and I were as close as siblings for the first 18 years of our lives, but drifted apart due to me going to college and both of us starting our own lives. I told him that he really messed up here, and I'm not going to allow this behavior anymore. I also told him I have no qualms calling Adult Protective Services or the police on him or his sister if their behaviors do not straighten up. He surprised me again by telling me that he needs to change his spending habits and attitude. Oh, that's good. And is starting to understand that everything he was doing was uncalled for. He even understood why he wasn't getting any money. Now, I wasn't born yesterday. Oh, plot twist.
OMG, my bad.
Is he moving in the shadows too? So I heard what he was saying and we'll hope for the best.
It's okay
where
though.
Kevin is concerned.
I was
plan for the
AFK.
worst. Honestly, I'm prepared for a little delayed pettiness on Kevin's behalf. Since Karen was not able to be there, I told Kevin to get Karen on the phone and put it on speaker since we were outside a coffee shop. Kevin started to say I was in charge of their mother's accounts, and Karen
They were pretty
interrupted and
bodish.
started yelling.
Besides the fact that they were in third party.
No, that's not what she said. How dare you take away my money from me? Those are my accounts and I deserve nothing. I took Kevin's phone and hung up. She tried to call me several times, but I declined all the calls. She finally gave up after 5 minutes. I told Kevin it's now up to him to relay the basic information to Karen. And if she wants to call me and speak to me, she will, to give her my phone number. I knew this was not the end, but it felt good hanging up on her several times. Now for the last few.
There's a team right there. They're healing.
Today, the Social Security check went through for my aunt's account, and for whatever reason, my uncle's check from October went to his account. Aunt's. Before we could go to the bank to see what we needed to do to transfer the funds, someone accessed Uncle's account and tried to withdraw all the funds. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, it looks like you gotta. Luckily, we froze his account with the bank, and we attempted to ask to try to take the money out of his account. The bank said until they have the death certificate, they can't release any information to us. I called Kevin and hinted that someone tried to hack into Uncle's account and steal money. He sounded genuinely shocked, and he's checked his own account to see if anyone tried to hack his account. I asked him for Karen's number and called her, where I also included to her. She started the call sounding arrogant, and I started talking about how concerned I was about everything that's happening, and I'm going to tell the bank to call the police so we can file charges. Her voice started to shake when I mentioned getting the police involved because the bank said they would release the information to me when a death certificate is provided. She was like, oh, yeah, you should do that. Then I reminded her that stealing from the bank is a federal crime, and I hope they add on the charges of financial elderly abuse on top of the federal charge. It took a while for her to answer, but her voice was shaking. I asked how her was getting along in the Navy, and asked after her newborn baby girl, but she suddenly had to hang up the phone. At this point, I don't think anything she can or will do is going to surprise me, but I'm looking forward to making that final decision with the police involved. That was, how you say, oddly satisfying. Not even oddly, just plain satisfying.
Whoa.
It's funny how when
What the hell?
it's in the family, that it
Where they shot
really
you
just
from?
brings out the worst in people.
They were on me.
Even before there's a death in the family, you can start to see the buzzards circling a little bit. The
Kind of a
idea
little
of
freak
being
of
like somewhat
nature.
happy about your parents passing away because you're gonna get something out of it is so dumb. Well done on protecting your aunt and uncle, my
there's
dear.
story here.
Let this serve as a lesson to any buzzards who want to circle around their vulnerable parents. I got my entire team fired
healing up.
accidentally.
Oh, there's a drop over here.
Accidentally. Including our manager. I, female 28, got my entire team fired accidentally. It was an intentionally unintentional thing that happened, and even I got caught off guard. Let me give you some working in a very specialized field for a huge company and had been in the team for over a year when our manager resigned. Then the company decided to add more people on our department,
Here,
including the manager.
there's some smalls
This
over
team
here,
that were hired were
but I
placed
also got a
under
big
our
pot
care
for
to
you.
train them on all processes. We have tons of processes that I could barely believe that I managed to master everything. We did our best, but one specific new hire, we'll call her Morgan, kept on disagreeing with everything we teach her. Hence, we eventually stopped talking to her and let her be. If she gets in trouble, her fault, we won't help her out of it. I always find it funny when, like, you could be considered like an expert at something, and a novice will come in, essentially tell you that you're wrong.
That was stupid. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Just give me a minute.
It's so satisfying.
I heard him
Escalated this
coming,
matter to the new
and
manager.
I
Let's
shot
call
my
her
gun,
Anna. But she kept brushing it off,
and I
saying
thought
that
I had a
Morgan was too
shotgun out,
knowledgeable, that she
and
wanted to help us learn based on her 18 years of experience in the field. No, she's basically picking a fight with anyone who disagrees
There's
with her,
two.
but whatever. Oh, okay, so she does have experience. She's just in a new job where she doesn't know everything, and she's just picking a fight with everyone. Interesting. Okay, for me, we let it go and move on.
Oh,
I thought that was the hardest part of having them on the team. Well, I can't be more mistaken. We're gonna find a way to add extra hours, overtime pay on our system, and we don't get questioned. As what I mentioned, since we are on a specialized field, our positions are quite important to the entire company.
They're both
So we're not
here.
getting too many
They both just
questions
jumped on me
whenever we
because I
have
was
yeah,
being
they
rude.
did the same thing to
I
me.
didn't agree with the idea when it was mentioned to
Same
me
thing.
in a meeting. I questioned the funds and told Anna that I want out of it as I don't want to get involved in a shady heist. Apart from it is basically illegal. We have time that at the very least to get fired. I don't want to risk my aim in principal over a few $1,000. It's just not worth it. I mean, you might get the few $1,000 later, but the long term. We proceeded just to work as usual. Anna spoke with me and mentioned that one of my colleagues, let's name him Rio, told her it was my idea to not follow the group plan. I was surprised to say the least, as I just spoke with Rio and he didn't mention anything to me. This is where she screwed up. Rio and I have this friendship that is hardly obvious with the rest of the group. We usually just banter with each other, so some of us thought we were at odds, which isn't true. That is why we exchanged screenshots and realized that Anna was trying to make us fight each other by telling us lies, basically. Since we already had the idea of spread lies and created drama, I started distancing myself from the team, and Rio did the same. We tried to
Dude, they got aimbot, I swear.
in the background. Then the performance
Xhangs run.
came. We were called into a meeting one by one to discuss our performance, to which will be the basis of our yearly salary increase. And guess what mine was? Apparently, I was failing it. Why? Because you're not falsely
Did you see that kid?
inflating your work
Yeah, did you see
hours.
that?
Yeah.
Or is there someone
That was
meddling
funny.
behind your back? The category, which gave me an almost zero
Oh, now he's
rating.
shocked.
Oh, so because you don't want to participate in their little sham, they are trying to get rid of you, honestly. You guessed it, Rio has a 6 rating. So, in a bit of my rage, I created a very short email saying to investigate the entire team because there's something illegal happening. Using a throwaway mail that I created and schedule sent it to the upper management. It was a fairly new email that had a bunch of numbers as its name, so it could be considered a spam email. Or so I thought.
Bro, my gun is not shooting!
Interact with the rest of the team.
Why? I'm coming back. Stay alive.
And just want to finish the year, and then I would quit.
Dude, my gun didn't shoot!
The company suddenly
I was
announced
pressing
hiring an
it.
additional
It's
12
not
people
fair.
to our team. We thought they were just
Fail.
We're right again. My entire team, more than 10 people got fired all together, and only me and Rio were retained. Shocked.
Oh, he's low, 1
I'm
HP.
surprised it took them months to figure this out.
Is it one or two?
Because it was so sudden.
It's
They were
both of
called
them,
by
but
the
this
HR
one-
team,
okay.
and
No,
they
it's
were
just one.
fired. We had no
I
idea
think.
what happened in between, but me
Yeah,
and
the other
Rio
one's still at the
basically carried
hut,
entire
on
team
the hill.
and had
Oh,
to
he's
push
over
through
here.
Even though we were blindsided, and we had to train the newbies again. After a few days, I got a call from the senior director himself, and apparently they confirmed they received an email that stated
No! You came back on time!
I guess it's mine. I never confirmed it,
Oh,
but
no,
I
I'm
got
going
the
to
feeling it was the one I
Dude, come on, X.
They checked all our records, and only me and Rita were clean. We were offered managerial posts post, but we both declined and we didn't want any more drama for the meantime. Needless to say, that was one of the pettiest unintentional revenges.
What's up with the radio?
You didn't necessarily
Your videos is sideways.
All you did was simply alert.
Why is my video
your
sideways?
boss and upper management that there was something fishy going on.
I don't know.
And the weird thing
I'll
is
just tell you,
that
man.
you wouldn't have done that if you tried to get you fired.
Bro, I didn't even get to land.
With the same team
Is
we've
that
been
what
fighting.
camaraderie is?
We're good.
I kept a present for years for Petty Revenge.
Bro, I didn't even get to land.
Hi, Charlotte. Hi. My partner and I always watch your videos on YouTube. I binge them while crocheting. Crochet!
You have to
Language, so excuse the grammatical
Right.
errors.
You have no gold.
I do not have gold.
I, female 25,
No gold.
have always been My parents spent years obsessing about my weight and appearance and were always mentioning it. At some point, my mom said, if you're happy with the way you are, you will stop
That's all I
talking
could
about it."
buy.
I told her I was, to which
Okay,
she
I got
responded,
2 of
you
these.
really believe yourself when saying that? My brother, male 23, grew up with this toxic behavior toward me, so he got taught this behavior and made these kinds of comments as well. This resulted in a bad relationship between us two. For my 16th birthday, my brother gifted me a weight loss cookie book. Oh, hell. Absolutely not. It's not gonna do what you think it's gonna do. It's just a slap in the face. She's happy with the way that she is. Leave her alone. My mom got her an awful gift and made some nasty comments as well.
Knock.
Dude, dang it. Dude, they were just
Really gotta
stupid.
keep your body shaming remarks to yourself.
I don't say
Because
about that
guess
game.
what? We all gonna get fat and ugly one day. Including you. Including me. I'm already fat and ugly. I moved out of their house when I was 20 and took the cooking book with me. Since moving out, I've been working on myself and got supported
my
by
video
my partner. I've lost
sideways?
50 kilograms and my
Do you have a
parents
TikTok,
finally treat me
Morgan?
normally, even though I still get comments
TikTok, too.
sometimes. Well, listen, babe, I'm glad that you came to the conclusion on your own. Honestly, when people tell me to do something I don't want to do,
How do I
like
go
I just
back?
want to do
Oh, there
the
we go.
exact opposite just to spite them. Making nasty comments is not how you get people to do what you want. My parents moved to a new home after I moved. Since the move, my brother gained a lot of weight. He was always tall and slim, got really chunky, and got a big belly, which he calls a beer belly. He also slacked on working out for a while. You see? Careful. Oh god, this is so satisfying. On my brother's last birthday, I wrapped his thoughtful gift and returned it, stating, I thought you might need it now.
Hangs, your TikTok link ain't working on
My
Twitch.
brother pretended not to know he gifted this to me and put it away.
Oh,
quickly
I
with a
know
shrug.
why it doesn't
My
work.
mom asked
I
me
haven't
where
updated
got
it to the new
to
one.
which I replied
That's
for
probably
my
why.
whole family. It was my
Like-
16th birthday gift from
And
my
your,
brother.
your
She
TikTok
also
is
pretended
fine.
not to know what I was talking about.
Huh?
Gifting it back was a little
Your TikTok's
victory for
fine.
me. My aunt screaming, I
My
love
TikTok
this.
is fine?
This is such a move for
Yeah.
you. While
Then
that
why do people
hysterically
say,
made it even
why
more
is your
satisfying.
video
This is
sideways?
why you shut the fuck up.
It's-
Other people's bodies are
I
none
don't know
of
what
your
that means.
business. Worry about
I mean, like, if
yourself.
your phone's sitting
Call is
straight up,
coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
it's
Allow me
stuck
to
like
give
that.
you
I don't think it will go sideways.
a standing
Yeah,
ovation,
it won't go
my
sideways.
love.
It's stuck
So
straight
this
up.
grandma has a big problem. Now the woman's name is Kay, and Kay's around 50 when all this starts, and she's living in Missouri. And like I said, Kay has a big problem. She's in a lot of debt. Apparently she breeds dogs on her farm, and her dog breeding business
Woman named
just isn't
Kay.
bringing in enough money. And on top of that, it seems like she really doesn't like her husband. Her husband is this guy, Griesbauer. And so one day in 2004, Griesbauer gets deployed with the National Guard to Iraq. And he's supposed to be gone a whole year. And this gives Kay an idea. See, Iraq is a dangerous place for a soldier like Griesbauer during this time. And if he were to, die there, then maybe she could make some money. So she goes and she takes a bunch of life insurance policies out on him. $1.1 million worth of life insurance policies. And then she waits. She waits to see if anything happens to him while he's gone to Iraq. And a year goes by. And Griesbauer comes back from his deployment and he's fine. So Kay doesn't get any money and she's still in debt. And by 2006, that debt keeps getting worse and worse. And now she's worried she might lose the farm that's been in her family for years. And that is when she comes up with a new plan. Instead of waiting and hoping for Griesbauer to die in a far-off place like
Morgan
that,
joined.
she could see to it that he dies here at home. That way,
What did
she
you say?
can collect that
No,
1.1
the
million
TikTok's
in life
like
insurance
Morgan
money.
joined.
So she gets to work on this plan.
I did.
Now, Kay's not going to murder her husband herself. That would be too obvious. It would look suspicious. Instead, she's going to get someone else to do it. And that is when Kay calls up her friend,
Alright, where are we landing?
this woman.
I forgot to put Bill. We're going up against
lying to her and telling her that Griesbauer is abusive. And that she's
Fuck it, it's okay. We're gonna
There's
win.
no
Let's go
evidence
over
to
here, let's
suggest
go over
that
here.
Any of that is true. Regardless, she asked Mom if she could help.
I didn't know you put it on
Griesbauer.
squad.
And
I
guess
did,
Mom was
'cause I was like-
now Mom is won. So
I was like,
Mom
let's try
goes
squad.
to her ex-daughter-in-law
But
and
I don't know,
she
maybe
asks her
squads might be a
if
little
she
bit
knows
easier.
anyone who would
Or
be
harder.
willing to kill Griesbauer.
We'll see.
And the
I think it's
ex-daughter-in-law's
definitely
like,
going to be harder.
So, that's it. The next day, Mom happens to be over at Kay's farm delivering some dogs. And Kay starts telling her that
You're like, the
Griesbauer
math
threatened
ain't
to
math.
murder her and that
Math
she's
is
scared
not
for her
math.
life. So now Mock feels like she really
Here's a
needs
small
to save
pot.
her friend. So what does she do? She goes and she asks her son if he knows any hitmen who would be willing to assassinate Griesbauer,
Here, I have some
or
too.
if he himself would be willing to do it. And I guess son doesn't really take it seriously and he just ignores it.
Just save that.
So
big
that
part,
fails
right?
as well. Mock's not having any fun. Meanwhile, Kay
there's
is
some
over here getting
people
impatient.
there.
Like this is all taking way too long. And pretty quickly she's frustrated and mad that they can't find anyone to do the job. So eventually, Kay just tells Mock that they're just gonna have to do this murder themselves. And one night, that's exactly what they do. Goes over to Kay's place, and they set their plan into motion. So it's Kay goes to pick up her husband.
They went up
Griesbauer
there. There's
from
3
work.
people.
When they get home, Mock is there with her, just hanging out. And the two of them, they get Griesbauer over to the barn to check
Dummy.
on a litter of puppies. I guess. Once they're there, Kay suddenly pulls out a rifle. After that, she and Mock put the rifle near his body to make it look like he shot a rifle. Then
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
and they pretend to be all surprised. And pretty quickly, police arrive.
Watch out,
They
they're
question
gonna come
Kay
through.
and Mock, and Kay and Mock, they give them this whole bullshit story. They say that Griesbauer went out to the barn to check on the puppies, and then Kay says she suddenly heard a gunshot, and then she woke up Mock.
Well, I
I
think
guess
they're not
they're
awake.
sleeping.
Right.
Then they both ran out to the barn and found Griesbauer there and he had unalived himself. And so police start investigating, and they're searching the property, and they're looking over the whole scene.
Where you at?
And immediately they
Watch out, there's
something
people behind us.
suspicious
The
about
bridge.
the rifle. Because the rifle is actually a lever.
Wait, where are you
action
at?
rifle.
Oh, you're in
And
there.
after you shoot
I'm
it,
in their base.
lever to pull another round.
They're
into
healing
the
over here.
chamber. So they're looking at this gun, and there's a live round in the chamber, which means that Griesbauer would have had to have cranked the
They're right
lever after he shot himself, which just isn't possible. So then, police look around the house and they find bank records showing that Kay was
Watch
in
out,
a lot
2
of
people
debt.
going now.
They also find insurance policies that were taken out on her husband. I guess Kay just left all this incriminating paperwork out in the open and police just... So police are immediately very suspicious of this. But
Dude, what?
They don't have any solid evidence to charge
Alright,
anyone
Xhangs.
with-
Oh! We got
So
a
there's
squad
nothing
reboot timer.
Regardless, the next day, Kay and Mock are both starting to get really worried. They have a sinking feeling that closer on it. Mock is especially so Kay she gives Mock a bag of pills, a bunch of hydrocodone and vitamins, and she tells her to take them. That way, she won't die, but she'll get really sick and need to be hospitalized, and police will end up sending her to a psychiatric facility instead of sending her to jail. And I guess Mock hears this weird plan, and she's like, alright. So at some point, she does what Kay told her to do, and she takes a bunch of these pills. After, I guess she gets spooked, and she drives over to a friend's house, and she tells her friend, like, help, I took a bunch of pills! And the friend calls an ambulance, and Mock gets taken to a hospital. So police end up hearing about this unaliving attempt, and keep in mind that they're still investigating Griesbauer's death. So now, they're even more suspicious of all this. Like, why is Mock suddenly trying to unalive herself? Is she guilty of something? So they start investigating her, and eventually they end up talking to her son. And her son tells them that, yeah, at one point his mom, Mock, asked him to assassinate. And so, bam, police arrest Mock. Here's her mugshot. And she ends up getting charged with first-degree murder. And that's great and all, but police can't...
Oh, 1 HP, Hanks, 1 HP! Knocked his other teammate.
Direct evidence to tie her to any murder.
I don't think I'll make it. There's way too many people flying over there.
It's okay, you got the refresh.
And 2 years go by. And police still...
Dude, but they both rushed me and they both got the sacrifice of it.
So they come up with a plan to get Mock to flip on her. And they end up reaching
And I
out
got the
to
finish
Mock's
from the
son.
other dude.
Not her son that we've already talked about, but her other son, who coincidentally is in prison for crimes unrelated to him. So they reach out to him and they
What a
let
hiding
her
spot,
son
Hanks.
prison temporarily.
I know.
And they also let Mock out of jail temporarily. And they put them in a room together, and Mock's son talks to her, and he talks her to confessing to the police. And so Mock finally confesses to everything. She says that Kay was actually
The heck?
the trigger and shot Reese. And so there's a mugshot. So ultimately, Mock goes to trial, and she blames the whole murder on Kay, but she gets found guilty, and she's sentenced to life in prison. While Kay also goes to trial, and she blames the murder on Mock, and she also goes to
No! I almost had it! That was funny.
a YouTuber. But do you remember when he tried to... His name is John. John is around 22 when the story all starts.
You put it on
California,
Phil.
and John,
I know.
that's kind
My
of a
bad.
problem. He doesn't have a lot of friends. I mean, he's
That
a
was my
loner
bad.
who no one really pays attention to. But then, one day, in 1976, his life suddenly changes. Because he decides to see a very popular movie during this time called Taxi Driver, starring a young Robert De
Putting the
Niro.
lizard out of
And John,
business.
he ends up loving this movie. Like, he becomes obsessed with it. So he goes back to see it, and he watches it over and over and over again.
We'll keep the
And he
big
sees
guy.
it at least 15
I guess you
times.
can select that.
Because the thing is,
Doesn't
John
feel it
really
anymore.
relates to
Guess
the
we're
main
just gonna have to
character.
do duo.
A guy who's a loner who no
I
one
have
really
that.
pays
Yeah, it
attention
does.
to. And as he's watching
Oh,
this
no, it
movie
don't.
over and
Does
over
it?
again, he starts to become more and more like the main character. Like he
Alright,
starts
you have the
dressing
chicken
like
on, I'll
him,
put-
wearing an army fatigue jacket and boots, and he starts drinking the
The
same
little
alcohol, and he even
beaver
starts getting
looking
into
thing.
guns. But that's not the only thing he starts getting into. Over the course of watching this movie so many times, he starts to fall in love with one of the characters. A character played by this actor, Jodie Foster. And the more John watches, the more obsessed with Jodie
You know what
he
I want?
becomes.
Some cereal.
Not the character she
Go get me
plays,
some cereal.
but with Jodie herself.
Cereal.
Now, there's obviously a
cereal.
huge problem with this. Not only is she a famous Hollywood actor, but she's also only 13, while John is 22. But I guess John doesn't care. He continues to obsess over her and think about her, and he's convinced that he's gonna meet her one day. And so years pass, and it's now 1980, and he is still infatuated with this teen actress he's never met. Now at this point, Jodie is 17, about to turn 18. And she's doing pretty well for herself. She's actually going to college at Yale. And John learns that she's going to school there, and he decides it's time to pay her a little visit. So he flies from Colorado, where he now lives, all the way over to Connecticut, where Yale is. Once he gets there, he quickly finds Jodie and he begins to stalk her. Like, he figures out which dorm she's staying in, and he starts leaving her love notes and poems in her mailbox. And I guess when that doesn't really work, he figures out her dorm phone number and he starts calling her. He even talks to her briefly on the phone a couple of times, and he tells her that he's the one who's been leaving notes for her. And Jodie is, of course, totally creeped out by all this, and she tells him to stop. But John, he's so obsessed with her that he actually records some of these calls.
Oh no, not you, kid. Look, I really can't trust you, okay? You understand why I can't, carry on these conversations with people I don't know. You understand that it's dangerous and not fair and it's rude. Oh, all right. Well, I'm not doing this. Well, I understand that. It's the same thing. Okay. So you just don't ever want to be calm? No.
And so anyway, she tells him to stop, but of course, John doesn't stop. So Jody has to stop answering the phone. She even hands all of his love letters over to the dean at Yale and reports him. But see, John isn't going to give up. He's determined to impress her and win her over. So he comes up with a new plan. He's going to do exactly what the main character in Taxi Driver does in the movie. He's going to assassinate a political figure. And the political figure he targets is the President of the United States during this time, Jimmy Carter, who's actually running for re-election. And so John gets to work, and he makes an attempt to get close to him.
Yeah.
Because Carter is currently in Ohio doing a campaign rally.
I can
And
tell
there
you've got
are
the
a lot of
cereal.
people at this event, and John
Hold on, my
actually
son's
gets
asking me
within
something.
20 feet of Carter, so close enough to shoot him. But he doesn't have his gun with him, he doesn't even really have a coherent plan at this point. He just wanted to see if he could get close enough to a president to attack
shop?
him. Now that he knows that he can get close enough,
Where's Rick and
John
Morty?
decides that he's gonna try again, but for real this time. So he goes to Nashville, where Carter is having another campaign rally. And this time, he's ready. He made sure to pack multiple handguns in his luggage. But while John is in the airport in Nashville, he has to go through security. And security ends up stopping him, and they find the handguns in his suitcase. And so, bam, he gets arrested. However, a few hours later, he gets released.
My husband.
And he only has to pay a small fine. I guess laws just weren't as strict about guns in the airport back then. I don't know. But now, John has a new problem. Police have confiscated all his guns. But no worries. 4 days later, he goes to a pawn shop and he buys some more. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. So the presidential election happens, right? And Jimmy Carter actually loses to his opponent, Ronald Reagan. And John, see, he's still trying to get Jody's attention.
Xhangs, I know something
So
that we
now,
can play.
he's not going to target
Wait, what
a
happened?
former president
I know
like
something that we
Carter.
can play.
He wants
What?
to assassinate the
Have you ever
sitting
played
president.
Tilted
So his
Zombies?
target shifts from Carter to Reagan.
No, I have not.
And of course, he feels like
That used
he
to be
needs to
my stuff
update
back
Jody
in the
during
day.
all this and let her know what he's about to do.
Well, I mean,
so
back in
he
the day,
sends
I
her
mean,
a
when I was on my
postcard of Reagan's inauguration, and he writes some cryptic bullshit on it about, "One day you and I will occupy the White House. Please try your best to remain a virgin." This is an actual image of that postcard. So anyway, in 1981, John finally sets his assassination plan into motion. And he takes a Greyhound bus over to Washington, D.C. And there he checks into a hotel. And he ends up reading the newspaper, which lays out Reagan's schedule. And according to this schedule, Reagan will be giving a speech in a couple of hours. So he writes one last letter to Jody, and then he loads up his gun. Then he heads over to this hotel where Reagan is going to be giving that speech. And as John expected, after the speech, Reagan comes out of the hotel, and he's got a few Secret Service agents and staff around him. And as he's walking, he's waving to everyone there to see him and whatnot. And that is when John appears in the middle of a crowd of reporters, and he pulls out his gun. And blam, 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 he shoots at Reagan. Now, most of his shots miss, and they hit other people. But one of them actually ricochets off the bulletproof limousine and
I'm gonna have to
hits
pause this
Reagan.
really quick. Hold
So
on.
the Secret Service immediately gets Reagan, and they toss him into the limo, and the limo drives him to the hospital.
How do I pause?
While other Secret Service agents grab John, and they wrestle him to the ground, and bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot.
I don't want to end it.
Now,
How do I
luckily,
pause it?
all the people who John shot that day survived. But one of them, unfortunately,
Stop.
died
Oh,
years
no, it
later
ended
due
it.
to complications
poop.
from his injuries from the shooting.
Oh well.
And so,
I'll
ultimately,
start in a
John
minute.
goes to trial, and he's actually found not guilty by reason of insanity. So he actually doesn't go to prison. He ends up getting sent to a psychiatric facility for treatment. 34 years later, in 2016, John is deemed no longer a danger to society, and he gets released. And so now this guy, this former presidential assassin, is out here living his best life. Like, he started a YouTube channel where he posts videos, so he's like somewhat of a YouTuber, and he writes a lot of music, and he posts that there.
Hello everybody, this is an original song I wrote not long ago.
I mean, he spent decades in treatment, and supposedly he now says he's fully rehabilitated, so good for him.
I made my coworker.
Sorry, I have to
ruin
start my
her
stream again.
career.
How to make
Was
a...
I
It's
wrong?
all good.
And now it's all ruined.
Am I the a-hole for naming my son after my boss instead of my husband's brother because he helped me through my labor? Okay. Do tell. My 27 female husband's 28 male brother and my dad have the same name. My husband, brother, and my dad have the same name. Okay. When I got pregnant and we found out it was a boy, we already had boy names picked out, so the debate was over the middle name. At first, I didn't care that much for middle names. Nobody in my family really had one, including me. However, my husband said it was an important tradition in his family to pick middle names that mean something to the parents of the child.
Did that.
Okay. After a lot of back and forth over some candidates, we concluded that obviously my dad and my husband's
Okay.
brother are two of the most
What
important
did you wanna
people
do?
in our lives. Their shared name
I don't
flow
know if you
badly
like
with the
it
first
'cause
name
you
we
don't-
had
you
selected,
don't
but
do
I always
builds.
thought it was really basic.
I don't do builds.
Really basic.
Do you do builds?
Okay.
Yeah, I do
Hank,
builds.
do you
It
like
is just a
builds?
middle
Yeah.
name. During
Do
my
you-
I'm just
do you
not
know
good
what
at it.
my
Tilted
husband was
numbers is?
vocal about not liking how much time I was spending working.
Do you know what
I'm a
tilted numbers is?
manager at a consulting firm, so I have to travel a lot.
Do you know what
Our
tilted
culture is a very
zone
close-knit
wars is?
one, and my boss has been a wonderful
Tilted
mentor to
zone.
me.
Yeah,
and
think
pretty
so.
much has
Tilted
become like another parent to me.
Yeah.
This game?
Okay. 2 months
What game?
ago, I
It's not
decided
on
to
my
take on a
screen yet.
large project at a client site. I had limited contact with my husband while living in a hotel. But when I had a chance to talk to him, I'd asked what he thought of an abbreviated form of my boss's name,
No, I don't want to
which was a
quit
pretty
Fortnite.
unique Italian name.
Mario.
We're gonna go against some sweats.
Alright.
Okay.
My
Oh,
husband
okay.
tried to sound his phone and
I've
said,
played this
"I
before.
wouldn't be crazy
I'm
about
probably
it.
gonna lose, but it's
Just
okay.
no." When asked if I had any
No,
other
you'll carry.
suggestions, I really didn't. Besides my
Oh, I don't know because you're eating
I went
cereal.
into
I can
labor
hear the.
unexpectedly.
Harm,
the
Rita.
mustard cereal.
My boss ended up trying to comfort me and then ended up riding with me to the hospital and stayed
Thanks,
until
Maida,
after
for the
I
likes.
gave birth. My husband was a plane ride away, so he couldn't make it in time, and he was distressed over the phone about that. After I had given birth, my boss and later another coworker, my best friend at work, ended up being the first to see the baby and take pictures. When I got the papers for naming my son, I put down the first name my husband and I discussed. However, I realized that my boss...
Hola, cara de bola.
What?
My coworker on my chat. She's watching my stream right now.
W coworker.
to get there. I was so blessed to have such a good relationship with him.
Hi, Tyler.
His name
And that's if you guys are
Bro, I was gonna die.
God, there's
Yeah, he didn't approve of this in any
there's
way.
10
and
people in this
said
game.
that he when I said that my boss literally was there for most of the
I feel like this kid knows what he's doing.
it's really like
Which one?
not his fault that he couldn't be there.
The blue one?
Yeah.
And that just one?
Not supposed to be traveling.
The one in
He was close
blue.
to giving birth.
Who was in
I'm
Storm?
pretty sure, like, what is it? When should
I don't know, but he does get
you
scared really
avoid
easily.
travel if pregnant?
I was
Isn't it,
spectating
like,
him
within,
through,
like,
for the
got,
whole
like, 2
game,
months
and
left or something?
yeah, he gets scared.
Avoid travel with certain
D-Hop.
complications or preterm labor, especially in the first,
D-Hop
with the miscarriage
in
risk and third
The
trimester.
chat.
So technically, she's not supposed to
I'm scared.
Oh, you get picture on good. Hank, come over here.
That he wasn't there,
Oh, you
you're
picture on
delayed.
pick like.
Oh snap! I didn't get to pick it. I was still looking through. Scared.
Dude, there's so many people in there. I never.
Oh, I died. Hello. Hello, D-Hop. How are your games?
Dude, what? I shot straight through him.
Oh, he fell to. Wow, I'm sure he's mad.
Yeah, I don't. She really shouldn't have been traveling.
Oh, that's toxic.
I think it's pretty unanimous.
Bunny almost died.
You are the a-hole.
Bunny's doing laughing.
Am I the a-hole for
Just
refusing to work my 2-week schedule after being fired? Okay. I got a new job caring for patients in an assisted living place. Basically fancy apartments with older people who needed some care. They were
Oh, you do get those guns.
means they can walk and move about, not confined. Okay. Noted. They were not. I was supposed to be one of 2 people on shift.
I got the nitro.
I was always alone. To be clear, I hated this job from the start, but tried to get used to it. It was way more physically demanding than I had expected. Okay, so you had to, I'm guessing, help with old people and get around. So they had a strict 3-strike rule. Miss a shift 3 times a month and you're fired immediately. No every single one. Even taking precautions, I got it, as did other staff. I had to miss 2 days and went to the doctor. I felt like I was dying for over a week trying to lift and move and help all my patients on my own while still feeling sick. This is concerning because, like, old people do not have the best immune system, but I'm surprised that, like, you were even being allowed to work with these vaccines. I will never understand workplaces that have, like, strange rules around, like, being sick and needing to come into work. Yeah. Otherwise, you get reprimanded. Especially number one, I do not want to be a server, like, literally coughing into my face.
They're just playing.
But also, you are literally employed as someone who takes care of.
Hanks, there's someone right above you looking directly at you.
I know.
Immunocompromised. Old people do not have the best.
No, I couldn't turn fast.
Dude, just like spraying people down. Any what a freaking
got said virus. It was going around everywhere. I had to call in and stay home with her. I had to miss my overnight shift. Imagine my surprise when the next day I was told I'd missed 3 shifts and would be let go.
Sorry, what?
I was fuming. Doesn't really sound like these people can afford to let you go. I only missed those first 2 Then the manager called and asked why I was out of work. I explained I was told by the higher up manager that since I missed 3 times, I was let go. And then I would be let go. Oh, no. Oh, no, it doesn't actually work like that. No wonder. Like, they really should have thought of that before they fired you. Hell no. She texted me several times demanding that I come to work. I don't think. Should I have worked the remainder of my schedule knowing I was going to?
Dude, he's on HP.
Was it right to demand I do that after being told I was being let go? I know I did the right thing, but I was told I should have just worked it. Am I able to come back and being let go? Because there's
Get him, Hank. He's coming back down. He's coming back down. He's gonna get up there.
different things. You really hate being there, and like they're trying to hold it over your head. No. Like number 1, they don't value you. Number 2, they don't value patients or customers. Shut up! So why do you owe them any loyalty? Like I feel not the a-hole if they
I didn't shoot! I haven't done that! Oh, I'm gonna switch this thing. Keeps doing that to me. It like delays super nasty on me. Like the heck?
Be careful of that because if you quit, then you don't get unemployment.
The more you know.
I'd milk that place.
The more you freaking
No,
know.
you are not the a-hole.
Let's freaking go, chat.
For refusing to donate paid time off hours to a coworker
These in the chat.
Needs them.
Isn't that what people say?
Yes, W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
My company
This looks fun. Oh, I can't use it.
donations to Jennifer in accounting. She used all her paid time off and needs more for personal reasons. I would need to know those personal reasons. Your business, but like what are her personal reasons? And why has she used up all of her paid time off? I don't know Jennifer well. I maybe said hi twice. My coworker Amy is pushing everyone to donate. She asked how many Amy looked shocked and said, why not? She really needs it. I'm sure she does, but like, why is it that she doesn't have enough left? I said I don't know her situation and I'm saving my paid time off for my own use. If everybody really cared so much about Jennifer and accounting, then why aren't they just giving her more paid time off? Like, why do you have to sacrifice your paid time off for Jennifer? It's very strange. Amy said that's, quote, very selfish because Jennifer is going through something.
No manches! I was looking for the cat. I could hear him running around.
Now I'm getting side-eyed from coworkers. My boss pulled me aside and said, while donating alcohol, it looks bad that I'm not participating in another big
Get him, Morgan! Get him!
I can't! These people are being mean. I don't really like them. I'm so low HP. 17 HP ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, that was game.
I said my paid time off is mine to use how I want.
Do you want to try a different game?
Time off for elective surgery that's
Again?
not covered under FMLA.
Do it!
Is she getting plastic surgery? It's not covered. Family and medical leave. So it's a surgery that's not covered under medical leave. It's not an emergency. Is Jennifer getting a nose job or something? Like what? I'm so confused. It's not an
Ooh,
emergency.
hide and
People have
seek. Let's
donated
play
80
hide
hours
and
total, and
seek.
she needs 40 more. I'm
Let's play that.
They're making it seem like she's literally like dying
Hide and seek.
and like needs help. Help me. But like she's not, because if she was, then her paid her time off would be covered.
This is America.
I feel bad, but I
This
also
is
earned my
America.
paid time off, and I'm planning to use it for a trip I've been saving for.
America.
Plus, I barely know this
America.
person. My girlfriend thinks I should donate 5
America.
hours to look like a team player, but that
Oh,
feels like
the
giving into
secret
pressure.
get, rocket
This
launchers?
is a very strange program. that you're on.
They do.
Wait, what?
Seekers get rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers? Wait, you're already in the game?
Yeah.
The disrespect. I'm still
What?
in the lobby. How dare you, Fortnite? Morgan, I think you're gonna have to come back.
Why? Did it not let you in?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Finally. Five different maps. Okay. Become mini. Okay. Seekers get RPG. Oh, I'm a seeker. Alright. Where are you guys hiding?
They're tiny.
They're teeny tiny. Okay, let's see. Thy shall find. Okay, looking upstairs.
Oh, not a rocket. So they do run out of rocket ammo.
There's one mini person left. Oh, not upstairs. Maybe they're not even in the house.
Yeah, that is a possibility. They could be outside the house.
Not there. Man, where did he hide? On top of the house?
No, I already looked at them.
You already looked up there?
Yeah.
On top of a tree, maybe? Where are you?
I found him!
Where was he?
Right here.
Right here? Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, he was right there. With my flower.
mini thing.
Yeah, this is what you become.
Oh, I'm a hider.
I'm a hider too. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Spell iCup.
I cup?
Yeah.
Would that just be ICP?
Yep.
I cup?
iCup.
What even is that?
Spell it.
I cup. What?
Spell iCup.
No, because I know that trick.
You already did it. They found me. I was in a cup.
You was in a cup?
I was in a cup.
Did you die, Hanks?
I did.
Uh-oh.
We just started blowing the area where I was at like stupid. He skedaddled.
Damn it, I almost got out of it. I jumped right at his face.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Look at this. Come over here.
We got what? Hey! Did you already look at him?
No. That should be a
So you're
good
telling me there's someone in here that could be possibly just watching me?
That would have been so funny. Nope. I was right here. I was inside this little cup right here.
I was behind the porta potty.
Stickers
Stickers
win.
Banana.
And I am one with the bush. I'm a seeker.
+1 chance to be seeker. Wait, you're seeker?
Yeah.
Then good, I need to have somewhere where you can never find me.
Wait. I want to be that one. No, this one. Oompa doompa doompa dee doo. I'm the only seeker.
You gotta find everyone else. I seek you, Xhangs. He did see me up there. Darn. Xhangs, I am now.
Hey. Person left.
Where's he hiding? Hey, found him. He's right there.
Where?
He's behind the 3 barrels.
Yes, I'm
Oh, I guess the secret life.
I'm like, what? Where to see that spot really worked out for me. Hi, blue collar. How you doing, sir? Hi, we're twins. Okay, we gotta stop moving around. We gotta find a good hiding spot. Maybe right here? No, I feel like that's too obvious. Maybe... Oops. Can I hide in between? No. Can I hide behind? No.
Why is there so many secrets to start off with? Holy.
Bro, you're gonna get us killed.
Hey, where are you at?
I'm scared.
Carter.
Oh no! Oh no!
What happened?
He saw me. Close, so close. So close.
You.
Excuse me. I should have hit him right here. Oh, darn it. Oh, I could have gone up here? Oh, wait. Man, everybody's over here now. Found me super easy. Super duper easy. There's only 2 left? Man, where are these kids at?
I don't know, they're hiding really good.
Hiders win? Where were they? We're hiding good. Oh. Yeah, horsey. Give me Morgan. I'm over her. Blue marker.
Where?
I'm in the horsey.
There's a horse?
Behind you. Over here, look.
I see you.
Morgan, where you at?
Behind the barn. Behind the barn. I'm a blonde default.
Who's jumping?
Dude, all the seekers are on top of the barn.
No, not all of them.
Yeah, they're right. Besides one, I'm staring at one right now. He's inside the barn with me. He's in me. No, damn it. I almost got away. Dude, this guy's just following me around.
nervous.
Yeah, Hanks. Hanks, are you still alive?
Yes. I keep running.
You running around?
Yeah.
I seen you.
I won. Here, let's play a different one. You tired?
Yeah.
Okay. We can get off.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Do you want to get off?
I'll play with you tomorrow, Hanks.
Alrighty. Good night, Morgan. Good
night,
night, chat.
Peace out, chat. Bye, Hanks.
Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.